I would like a recap from somebody. If we are all here.
I think we're all here.
All right, I would like a recap.
It sounds like we're all here.
Yeah, we're all here. All right.
You're not here, sound off.
Well, last session, as part of the festival, some people went on a hunting quest to go fight a beholder, and they were pretty successful with that.
Oh yeah, what did they get for that? I don't remember.
Get a beholder's eye.
I don't think we were ever told.
It was just like do something for fun, guys. I'm be real with you. I don't have anything planned to give you.
No reward for
Yeah,
getting the
No,
biggest
but
monster?
you told us that we had to have a token to hand into the Adventurers Guild, and we ended the session before we could do that.
Yeah, it was the eyeball. It would have been the
Oh,
eye.
so
Like,
we
if
just
we
get an
send it-
eyeball.
Yeah, it's beholder's eyeball. Enjoy. Cook it up. I don't know. Use it for something. You guys, what can you guys do with it?
What about an honor point?
An honor.
Alchemy, maybe? I don't know.
An honor. I think. What is everybody's honor before I say yes?
Two.
Who?
My honor, I believe, is 19.
I believe mine is like 16 or some shit. It's like 18 or 16.
Panroll.
If my sheet would
Panroll's
fucking
gonna sit
load,
out fucking
it's
20. Okay. I think I might give it.
Ready to ascend.
I might give it a yes. You don't ascend with an honor score.
It's gotta be sanity and honor.
only
And
be
you
referred
ain't
to
with
as-
sanity department, bro.
I have 9 sanity, sir.
I ain't
Yeah,
looking.
and Dante and Loon are at 16.
Better than I was before.
I'm at 7.
Yeah, I'm at 21 honor.
I'm in danger.
I was already getting sainted upon arrival, so.
Yeah. Or no, my
Or so
honor
I
is
think.
in my
I don't know, the
sanity.
person who is supposed to do it is flat now.
He's a little more than flat.
Yeah, Lewin,
11 and 10. Like, I can't
Lewin
decide
and
between 10
Yoshiro
or
got into a fight.
And Toda.
And Toda.
FaceTime.
I was gonna say, yeah, Toda did contribute, so.
Actually, you know this works. Yeah,
And,
I thought it's- I don't like
who
the way
was,
that's
are you guys trying to rescue Daniel?
Yeah, we're
Uh-huh.
trying to rescue Luna.
You're so
So, he's back. No longer goldified. Or bedazzled.
But suspiciously missing feet.
His feet feel a little weird.
Motherfuckers, listen. Toby, you too.
I
You're
got-
listen.
I volunteered for babysitting duty, where I was gaslit
follow your
the
story.
entire
Bully.
time.
But when you're gonna wake up, you're gonna get to town. When you get to town, they're gonna tell you you're in debt. Cool. You're gonna go around town.
you
You're
know
gonna
Isn't
grab
it-
all the random weapons and shit like that shit.
Isn't it great that the 9-year-olds already know how to gaslight?
I love that he got triple G'd.
Talk to the guy at the gate, and y'all are gonna get a skill for that weapon. So when we all meet up, you have a special skill for the special
Alright.
weapon that you have. Because if you don't,
So,
it, like, you're
with
joining
that,
the together, and you
we are
drink
going
all
to be
the
opening up
skill,
on the morning of the 26th.
Oh,
And there is so many things going off in everybody's mailboxes, including
and, a bag.
a emergency newspaper. I will be posting this in information.
Yes.
It is written by Cecil Albright.
The woodcutter's axe, just anything you find up there.
Oh, of course it's.
Sorry, blacksmith.
course.
You talk to the guy at the gate, and he gives you a skill for the weapon.
Let's see
you're
how
holding.
much this is gonna piss me off. Why did it sound
He'll
like
give you a
this?
skill for your fist if you walk up to him with your fist.
Hmm.
And then once y'all have that skill and y'all got your
It's a
secret
piddiff.
home and your
Yeah.
fucking-
A
or your tent
piddiff.
and your backpack,
Used to pit it.
we'll meet up in someone's world, we'll decide then, and then we'll go from there. No, that's fine. Take your time. Walk around the village, talk to everyone. That way you know what the fuck's going on.
Oh, of fucking course they were.
grab everything out of the lighthouse. Honestly, thank you for reminding. Yeah, dude. There's a basement with food. There's clothes. Grab everything out of your chest too before you leave. Literally sell everything y'all don't need out of your lighthouse.
This also goes for other NPCs all across the world, and I'm sure each of you has an extra character lying around somewhere getting this.
Open your inventory and like double click it.
Living it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, living it.
Yeah, dude. No, seriously.
I'll have to download the PDF. Okay.
I'm sorry. That was the only way it was going to be able to send.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep.
Open.
I
PDF.
don't fucking know what the fuck that RP is gonna go. Like, Jesus Christ. You're really swinging hard this session.
Yeah, quick
Fuck.
slots. Yeah, go to the quick slot.
I already have existential dread.
Okay,
We
so listen to me.
haven't done
If you click
anything.
F5, you're gonna have a thing pop up.
I've known about this for weeks.
Because you fought with Luciana, and she's fucking dead because the first killed her.
No, she died in this.
I don't
She was
fucking
bombed.
believe you. I'm paranoid about the first killing Luciana because we saw it that one time, so
I'm glad I had you checked because that means you're not listed. You're not modded.
that's like the last thing I want.
Yeah. What did you have to Yeah, that's it. That's everything you need. So, Brandon, you don't see this one on Toby's chain when you click F5? Okay, fuck.
Am I gonna get a final response,
go to
Emma?
your other
Ah,
screen,
right.
check
Give me
the
just
folder,
one second
make
then.
sure it's going to the right spot, right? Yeah,
Was Raymond even back yet by that time?
You are on your way to Paragon.
F5, go to your settings, like in-game,
Oh my god!
click F5. Close that. Yes, close that. Escape.
Yeah.
It's okay. We have other plans for Raymond.
Yeah.
Go to
Yeah,
your
we do.
settings.
Yeah, you're just gonna be a fucking dad now.
Yeah. Scroll down. All
That's
that.
just gonna get dropped in his fucking lap.
Yeah.
But it also comes with a sweet, sweet buff.
No more.
For the options, you'll have the next quick slot bar and previous quick slot bar, and you can.
Yeah, the trauma response buff.
I don't know. I don't even have that down.
You grow up and cry.
If you escape and go to settings and go to the custom key bindings, the keyboard, you'll have custom key.
Alright, let me go drop you guys into the inn. That would make more sense. I was about to send you guys to the Fuyu Inn.
No, go to your settings on the left. You have the mods. You're good. You go there. Scroll down.
You belong there, you belong there. Zoom you out, you belong there. Charles was in this room.
Profile.
And then Cosmina was in this room. And Dante was in this room.
Scroll down.
There, and then you belong up here. Oh, he's long.
Fabio is in my room.
I was trying to move him, but I made him long.
Okay, you've changed the.
Alright.
Long Fabio.
Well, let's put that
Okay,
there.
I see
Here
what
we
you
go.
did there,
Okay.
buddy. Go to. Fuck.
It was human Farinata, Fabio,
Close out R2
and
volume.
dragon Farinata is Farinata.
Yes.
Alright. Search for game at the top. Do outward defender.
I love
you
that.
are now. You have the definitive edition. That's the whole reason. Yep, Steam.
Okay.
Import the code. Yep.
Fuck, dude.
You guys have the floor. I'm not leading on this one with Charles this morning or Toda.
You're in settings.
Moon's obviously gonna be awake. He's gonna read all this shit. All this shit he got. Oh man, he's
Is this a
pissed.
custom keybind side
Um,
menu, next quick slot bar, previous quick slot bar?
He's gonna walk over to the door,
Click F5,
fucking
you see a
swing it open,
white screen pop up
and shout out to
with
everyone,
options in it.
we need to all talk right now.
You did not load with mods. Check your.
What are you doing, Ivy? You're just standing in the doorway.
Yeah,
Make sure you're not
he's
set- make sure you're
keeps
not
some
doing
like
outward on
tight
R2,
spaces, so
the R2,
he
you're doing,
he just kind of
you're doing
sat in an alleyway
definitive
working on
edition.
alchemy
Brandon's
stuff.
also
Okay.
on just the regular outward on R2.
Um,
just have him switch over to the defective. No, wait, yeah, you're gonna have
He'll
to
wander
see
in
it.
about daytime.
So if you watch with the minute right now, I'm doing it right now. Just make sure it's set the same.
Just gonna look
Go to
around.
locations. Yep, the folder. Yep. Yeah, I'm talking to Brandon right now.
He's gonna go wake up his companions.
Okay. Go back
You
over
see,
there.
Lewin is upstairs in the hallway shouting to meet up and talk.
Yep, cool. So
Oh,
you have to go to profile and make sure it's the outward definitive.
alright.
Alright, go ahead.
So,
Go ahead and hit settings.
starting off the day, right?
Locations.
Terribly.
Yep,
Did you
definitive
check your
folder.
mailbox?
Now, go to
I
your
did.
drive with your Steam library in it. You know where that's at?
Yeah, I've got a bit more than just that,
Should
unfortunately.
be in this PC. It's probably in your D drive.
Yeah.
Oh my God, fix your Steam.
Alright.
It's in your D drive. I can tell you that now.
Well, should I start kicking doors down?
If nobody comes out soon,
Yes,
yeah.
Steam library. You gotta go to common. Or Steam apps,
Dante is going to come out
Scroll down, find out where.
looking perturbed, to say the least.
Yeah, now, not that executable. Go above that executable into the first folder above the executable. The executable. Okay.
I
now
presume we all
where's
got the same
definitive?
news.
Did, and I unfortunately have more
Now click
news
it.
that is just
Then
as
you're
worse,
gonna-
if not
yes, click
more.
That one, and then click select. The one you're hovering on. Click it, and then click select. Yes.
I'm looking a little more
Now
paranoid
click start
today.
about it.
Oh boy.
Oh, I have every right to be paranoid today.
Well, the hallway of the inn is hardly a fitting place to discuss.
I'm just trying to get everyone to wake up, and Lynn's gonna knock on Kazmina's door.
Talk to them about being out of debt.
Why my token doing that? Safe set. Hello? What the fuck?
Hello!
Hey, go to sleep
My
next to the
health.
fire.
It's permanently halved.
What?
Weird.
I don't know.
It's stuck at like 56. I don't know what's going on.
Corm.
Not on my screen.
No, you're full for me.
Yeah, same.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, it'll just only bother me then.
Very refreshing.
What if I subtract a value? Nope, doesn't fix anything. Cool.
Oh,
Carmela?
Corm is dead.
Yeah, I'm dead. Not
Yeah,
even
Where in
no,
the
it's
world
insane.
is Carmen San Diego?
In that case, I'm gonna go knock on Carl's door to wake him up.
Huh?
San Diego is in the. That's what actually it is.
Gonna go knock on Hoda's door to wake her up.
I'm up.
Just an ah.
I'm up.
Yeah, she said I'm up. Sorry.
Oh.
Let me know if you get any.
We have to have a meeting.
Of course. And she is dragging the child out. Bam.
It's gonna knock on
Yeah, the weapon
Kazmina's
you
door
want is a
again.
two-handed sword. You need to get a bag and a tent. The Smith doesn't sell it. The general store guy straight across the road from the Smith sells it. Let me check on the feet somehow.
Is Kazmina just not gonna say anything?
You can just travel someone's world real quick. Buy it off their Smith.
I'm still trying to decide.
Found it. Got it. Okay, man. So whatever you want, man. Use some alcohol or something. Oh, no, I was actually going.
Kazmina will finally open the door. It is entirely too early for a shot.
It's not the Smith, right? There's no way.
Did you read the mail?
I'm aware of what the mail says.
You fucking
There's a lot more than just
that's
that we
crazy.
found
I
out
talked to the
today, so
blacksmith
let's
to buy
get it
weapons.
over
That's fucking crazy, bro. I love you, Drew. Never change.
Well,
God, that's
pick a
great.
room.
Who's got the
Yes, you
room
do.
with the most
Actually,
tiles?
'cause I don't remember what mods were on the old one, and yeah.
The
It's
bathroom.
certainly not me, although
The bathroom.
Yeah, but
The
that's all
bathroom.
steamy and shit. That's awful.
That's hot.
What do you mean Stinky's great?
Oh, you started
Steamy is
9 if
annoying.
Yeah, that's what it was.
ambience.
I'm a sauna not enjoyer.
Alright, this room. This door.
Did you go up into
This
the townhouse and
door.
steal all the shit out of their room? Because I got an old Men's Attire and selling for 26
Yes.
silver right
Panel's room.
Yay!
now. Right now
my
from the
room.
Lighthouse is that
Why does
townhouse.
this
Remember I
chest
took you in
have
there and I was like, this chest
ooze
has
on
shit in
it?
it you can get when we played last night.
I'm sorry about that.
And why is it white?
Literally, if you're at the blacksmith and you look straight south, you can see it. It's on top of the hill.
Packing it kind of tight in here, aren't we?
Yes.
Like a bunch of sardines.
You said it's the correct thing.
So, let's talk about the thing we all already know about, the attack.
Did
How
you
do we
ever
feel? What
switch
do we
your
wanna do about it,
outward
if
to the
anything?
default mono branch?
There's nothing to do about it.
That would be why.
I don't think there's anything we
Yes.
can do about it.
Unfortunate as it is, that seems to be our
Yeah,
current
that's
position.
how you with the default mono application. You'll have to redirect that
My
directory
husband
to the
is an
default
awesome
mono folder.
guy.
In R2 Modmin,
Yes,
under
and that's great and
locations,
all, Lou, and
outward
the issue is that
folder,
the attack
you'll
has
have to
already
redirect that
happened.
to the
Yes,
execute
I know.
for the outward defendant once it
know,
downloads
but-
after you switch it to the default mono.
Have
Well,
you
you should already have that.
attempted
You're
to
capable of that.
get in contact with him?
Not yet. I've been too scared to.
I was overthinking it.
That would be a good first place to start.
He wrote me a letter. It didn't really say much.
He
he just said he needed
he sells arrows for cheap. You get 30 for 2 silver, dude.
Just let me
15 poison arrows for 3 silver.
do that, I suppose.
Okay, so
And
look
he's
around
gonna
town.
cast
So if
something
you look
to
south,
Elias.
right? If you're at the blacksmith, look straight south. You're gonna see a building on top of that hill.
There is
There's
open
a
connection.
vortex axe in front of that building, and if you go
Okay, thank
inside and
God.
look around, you can find a chest that usually contains
Hello?
women's attire. You can sell for money.
Lewin.
Yeah, it's me. I'm here.
Yeah, go steal their shit.
She.
Music.
The councilwoman is dead,
Okay.
and I.
Yeah.
It.
Yeah.
He is struggling to get his words out.
It's okay. Breathe for me, alright? Real nice and slow. Just breathe with me. And Lynn's gonna do some slow, calm breathing.
I didn't know that they were going to attack.
I know.
I didn't know.
Half plate armor. It's only 137 silver, guys. You think I can buy it?
Was it really
We're
that
literally gonna be a D&D party. We're gonna
Yes.
find something big that we sell for like 300, or I'm gonna be like, I want to keep it, but it's like 300 silver. And we're like, well, I'm
You
not
know
gonna go more
who
than-
was involved in the attack?
Dude,
It was
I just
solely.
sold this for like $500.
It was solely them.
I was like, I don't,
I mean,
I'm just
what
gonna cut it.
people-
It was so weird though. 'cause there
people,
was 3 of us.
noteworthy
So
members
like, it
of
was
the
a
army.
3-way cut. We get decimals all the time.
I know that Zerim was there. He was one of them. They were supposed to be in
I have a lantern. I don't need torches. Fuck that. Why is that a torch?
they were supposed to be in the entry. I don't know when they moved.
As well, if y'all head up to the market area, just click off to the side. Click off to the side.
But not just that, they started dropping. It looked like barrels, but they were made of metal, and they were coming out of the sky from them.
Market area, that if you collect them, you can learn how to make makeshift armor.
Okay.
Yeah, you can make makeshift armor.
I don't know, Lewin.
Breathe.
Lewin.
Breathe. Just relax, okay?
I have a box.
Lewin, I fucked up.
And
How
who wants
did
to be
you
your
fuck
cook?
up?
Who wants to be the dedicated
I.
cook? You wanna be the cook? Alright, you're in charge of buying the
I'm
box. But I'll
ultimately
pay the
responsible
box
for this.
against the bond to help out.
How? I don't see how that's true.
It-
I don't know what you're talking about. I have exactly 3 silver to my
Carl didn't die in the attack initially. She was already dead.
The first.
Mm-hmm.
I have an adventurers pack already.
I told both you and the fifth that this might happen.
In the house.
And I'm not mad at you about it. I'm mad at the
Yeah,
fifth.
sometimes it's all different, unfortunately.
No. I stood there and let it happen.
What were you supposed to do, Elias?
Every door can go in, only certain places.
Answer me that. What else could you have done? If you tried to stop her, you would have died. If I was in your position, the same thing would have happened to me.
It's gonna be over.
Sh-
I
Her.
have the sword in my world for 25 seconds. I'll pop over real quick and grab it. Oh yeah, that's right. You were talking to the wrong motherfucker. Yeah.
You're not at fault
Oh,
for what happened.
Pot. I have 3 I can throw towards it.
What you need to do now is
No, the
get out.
tent is actually a bedroll.
Where
Like,
are
you
you right
a
now?
bedroll now.
I'm currently in a tent on the west front lines, pretty much watching,
No,
because that's all I can do.
Certain things
Is
you
there
can't sell.
anybody
You won't be able
with
to sell
you?
the shield. You can't sell the bedrolls. 'Cause you
Yeah.
can craft them, I do believe, and it's really easy. And
How
you
many
can't sell
and who?
torches and shit. Like, there's a lot of
She
shit you
is
can't
next
sell.
to me.
Oh, of course. Of course she is.
It'll be so if you're at the blacksmith, head north, and a little bit northeast. There's a
And
general
I take it
shop
she's
a little bit
pleased
northeast
by
of
all the
blacksmith.
destruction.
Yeah, that'll have
I can't tell. I can't
Oh,
read her.
explaining this to you. How do I know all these places?
Yeah, alright.
We can make some extra money by diving into the cave.
I
Let me go check.
might be going to Cal. The fifth wants to talk to me.
Why does the fifth want to talk to you? She what?
Let me pull up those letters real quick. Let me reread them.
No, you're doing it right. I'm sorry. Did I play that too well?
No,
Okay.
I'm trying to reread them.
He's trying to
Okay.
remind
For
himself.
myself.
Okay.
Like, I know, like, why she wants to talk to me, but I want to know, like, specifically so I don't say anything wrong.
Well, I told you that the fifth at some point wants to head back to Cal, but I need to oversee this.
She, I believe, is already in Cal.
Not the fifth, sorry, the first. I mean the first.
Yeah.
Sorry. The first wants to go back to Cal, but I'm already... my hands are tied right now with war.
Can you do anything in preventing her from going there?
No.
Going to Cal?
He's like off to the
Yes.
left.
Sister Snow.
Northwest corner of the docks.
Jesus. Wow.
Yes, check around. There's like trash. things
I-
you can look in and find more
If
trash
she
to sell.
intends to return to Cal, I have to go there first. I have to meet the fifth and talk to the fifth without the first's presence.
Do you think you'll make it there faster?
I think
Just move the backpack, right click, move the backpack.
it's
And then you can
entirely
assign it to a
possible.
quick skill slot so you can pull it off your backpack.
I could be there today if things go right.
Okay.
I'll need to write you again, or not write you, I'll need to ask for your help in the purchase of a teleportation scroll to get there. But it's very possible.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny? The dude you're talking to.
And I don't like the idea of going there, and I'm not sure if I need to go there, but if I can get in and out, and potentially make this change,
Who the fuck is this bitch in the middle of town?
And
oh wow,
I'll-
your purifier
I'll
mage is
need you
literally
to
right
send
here.
me-
What the fuck?
some kind of written testimony
Wow.
about what you saw the first do.
I didn't see what she did, but someone did.
Who?
Her kid, and apparently there's a talking sword involved. I didn't really understand what was going on, but after the rubble, there's nothing.
Does anybody know where the talking sword is? He's very important.
I don't know, but
Does anyone know where the kid is?
I don't know.
it's okay.
Yeah, you need a backpack, a water
Lewin.
skin, and I think a sleeping bag, and talk
Yeah.
to, or a weapon. That's
She wants me to kill it. Kill him.
Talk to the guy at the gate, and he'll give you
Don't.
a skill. Try to get a 10 if you can as well.
Don't let her turn you into a monster.
I have until tomorrow morning.
And if you don't,
She didn't say what's gonna happen.
fuck.
I'm gonna
Okay.
leave my world. Yeah. I'm gonna leave my world.
Fishing
All you guys
kill
join me,
first.
go practice
Fishing
against
kill
these guys.
first. I don't have any coming to mind right now other than the standard. That's fine.
Because it worked so well the first time.
Yeah, it certainly did. Hey, I'll have Wall of Force this time. Wall of Force, Darkness, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. He says, huffing copium. Have you asked her if there's a consequence for not finding the kid?
So they don't sell it.
No. Do you really think that's a good idea, Lewin?
No, I don't.
I think she made it pretty obvious after what I saw her do to the house itself.
I gotta open up the log.
And if I talk to
How many
the fifth,
people are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, there's 5. I have to make sure Raid mode.
do you think I
as
can
part of the
achieve
5.
anything
Awesome.
in helping
Yeah,
you?
go talk to the guy with your skill. Don't forget that.
Maybe the first does have a particular fondness to the fifth.
If I can
That way
convince
we're
the
all
fifth to
starting
give her
off
orders
with
to
a
leave, regardless of what circumstance she's in,
Skill
do you think that would do it?
I could gather enough for fucking.
I couldn't tell you for sure.
Last thing we needed to buy, by the way?
Alright.
Are you sure? Open game to friends. Password's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I can't come there to look for the kid. You can't look for the kid at all.
So just click join on
Just
We
pretend.
do happen to know somebody that we could look for this child.
That's fine.
This conversation is going on.
We usually treat it like it's a telephone.
Yeah, but that's with a sending stone.
You're good. We'll explore once you're in this world. Mainly just get that skill. I just want you to get the skills so you can.
Well, you could end connection and go ahead and relay everything to your party to figure out what to do.
I'll just have Lewin tell everyone right now while still maintaining connection.
Mm-hmm.
You need a backpack, a water skin, and a weapon.
There
to get
is
skills. So you need to
someone we
do
know
something
as
that way.
my friend Kazmina put. We might be able to talk to a captain there.
No. Pick an actual weapon.
I believe
Pick one you're gonna
his
use.
name was Raymond.
Go to the blacksmith and buy an actual.
I think I've seen the name floating around.
He
Or
seems
make a
to
quarterstaff.
be
You're gonna be a
capable
fucking wizard
enough.
anyway. Make a fucking
He could look
quarterstaff.
for the
I don't
kid
care.
and get us our testimony.
Go buy an actual weapon
present
or make a
to
quarterstaff.
the fifth.
Yes, I could. Like it, sir.
And all you need to do is just continue blending in and acting like you're helping.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Lewin, I'm not made for war.
So I didn't know.
I'm not asking you to fight in a war. No one is.
That's unfortunate because I'm already on the front lines.
You are. You are. We'll figure it out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Close and reopen and then come back and see
We'll
what-
get you home. If you need to run away,
We need someone to keep a
you
fishing
still
rod on them, by
can
the way, so
purchase
we can,
yourself a teleportation scroll and cast
we'll
it.
do that
You
right
can
after
end up
we leave.
right back home or anywhere else you're familiar with, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And if you do
Yes,
end up home,
yes.
I need you to take everyone and disappear.
Drew, do you need a fishing harpoon or do you have one?
Leave no trace of where you're going.
You're lucky
I'll
you
know.
almost sold it. Here, come get your fishing harpoon.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Alright.
If that deadline comes,
Once we
you
get
need
that back,
to
you
just run.
There you go.
I can certainly try.
I'm gonna drop shit everywhere. You need, like, this
Your feet won't be fast enough. So make sure you use that teleport scroll, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna let you go.
Alright.
I did not. You can go do it. You did not.
And then the learner's just gonna relay all of that to the party.
Silver to buy the fish, so if you want to go do that, buy the fish. Wait, you had a fishing harpoon. I did that. All I
I think
got were fucking-
our best
Uh,
course of action.
additional attachments.
I think our best course of action is now talking to the fifth.
I got salt.
I don't
When
think
you were
we
so
have,
adamant against talking to her.
we don't have much of a choice in the matter.
Okay, give me a minute.
Is talking to the fifth gonna do?
Get the first to, well, it's gonna set a lot of ground rules for what we know. If the fifth
I got this thing, so
responds to us talking about the first in an unexpected way, then we know that she's just ignorant and foolish. And if she responds in a way we don't like, or a way that tells more than she means, then we know she's just as despicable. And we'll then know with undue certainty that at least the fifth, the first, potentially the third and fourth, and the second are all downright
Oh, hey,
vile
that's
and
crazy.
evil.
Maybe if you're in the right region, you'd be able to join.
On top of that, we will be getting the staff. And that is something we need, is it not?
You got a tent and a bag and all that fun shit.
Find the staff.
I also got
Find
that. I
the
forgot
true
because rewards are
soul.
shared. Yeah, Drew, don't do any more quests while they're gone. Everyone could have got 4 of those. It's fine. We can just split ours. between
That's our goal.
Brandon might have got them.
Either way, if we're continuing on
Check your
with
info
our
and see if
goal,
you got some fucking
or
Lucian Fresca.
following up on this mess
Why don't you
with
grab the green worker attire clothes
Elias
from the top
and the
of the
first,
lighthouse?
all roads lead to Cal.
Brother, why? It literally has more armor than what you're
Jacob's there
wearing
now.
does.
She went willingly.
To each their own.
And
To each their
And
own.
when did this happen?
yesterday, very late that evening.
Mr. Raoul. What are you? Are you fucking...
I also spoke to Chaco some, and it seems my hunch was correct. That gut feeling I had about
Oh no.
her potentially having made a deal to get all of our memories back as well as hers was true.
Oh yeah. Yeah, General Merchant from the Smith.
we
Go
have her
straight
to thank
across
for
and to the right. You'll see him. He's. Yeah, I know. I need to talk to her. I'll
And
do
what
the
did she
alchemy
bargain?
shit. I'll do alchemy shit. Unless we have a
She wouldn't
mage.
say.
No, I'll do alchemy shit. Fuck it.
But I assume it's not too dissimilar from
do
myself,
alchemy.
because she said we had to make this one count.
Wait, don't talk to him. I mean, if you want to do the alchemy shit, knock yourself up.
And how exactly are we hoping to make that happen?
Well,
Yes. And you want to buy a
Okay.
10 if you can.
as I said, we need to talk to the fifth. We need to figure out if she can even be trusted, and if she can, we'd be there before the bulk of her force is there. At least
And then
the
what?
most dangerous. Like I said, we talk. We determine what side
No,
she's
the
on.
10 is
Yes,
available.
yes. What happens afterwards?
Brandon, do
Get
you
the
have
staff,
do you
and then
have
we'll look
5
for the
silver?
true soul.
So the same thing we've been doing.
At least we'd have the staff this time, which, if you remember, is supposed to help us find them.
You have 9 silver, you said? Here,
Ivy.
come here and pick this up.
Today it's Rico.
You reach that backpack.
Would you have any recollection as to how the staff is meant to help us find the true soul?
And dude, if you bought tea right now, I'd actually. Why do you only have 23? Did I give you 14?
No.
Right here. I have the gold. I have the silver for that. Don't worry.
Unless I'm mistaken, Emma.
Nope.
Damn, Brandon.
Kendrick had nothing to do with that side of the world.
I know as much as you guys do in terms of the stuff.
Yeah, and then you gotta pick up everything on that side. You also have, do you guys have a 10? Yeah, you do. Awesome. Just click take off the top.
And as usual, we're going in blind.
I don't know why we expect anything else, unfortunately.
We're setting up camp over here. I'll teach you how to do camp. So you just open up your inventory, you click on your tent, and then it'll highlight.
And
Now
I need to be there,
Yeah. You just
Yeah.
have to click
and I can arrange
Now you
it.
have to be you have to be close enough to the fire to stay warm. But
Let's
away
not
from
waste
hot.
time then, shall we?
Alright. Lumen is going to write Elias asking for a scroll of teleportation.
Before he's finished writing that, I'll just put up a
Bro, that's
hand
my
and
tent.
just
What
buy
the fuck?
one.
Oh, okay.
I'll take yours.
Yippee!
Nah, just take yours. It's the same thing. You did take
Alright,
my tent.
and then
Just
I'm-
an asshole.
They're fucking expensive. I don't remember how much. They're not cheap.
What are you doing?
How much for a 7th level scroll?
I have it pinned. I have it pinned. 7th level scroll is 25,000? 25,000.
Alright.
Okay. I'm going to.
Yes, and get your
How much
skill.
level
Then-
are we bringing?
You got the
What
bag
card?
in the
What level are we?
What
Yeah,
level
what
are
level
we?
are we?
We are still level 8.
Tent in the bag.
Oh, okay. Are we
Yeah.
supposed to get a level up last session?
Oh yeah, you guys.
No.
No, you guys were.
And the nomad.
You guys were.
Now, do you?
It's okay. Let's
Oh.
get you guys to
I don't
Cal.
even think you said that in session.
She said that before session.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't think I was there before
That,
session.
like I said, it might have been my bad. It was absolutely my bad, guys.
Oh, so we're supposed to be level
Well,
9.
Yes.
Alright.
Go ahead and level up. I'm gonna go pee. That works.
Yeah, I would love to do the cast fit up. I'll be looking at the cow for fuck's sake.
Oh god, we're going to do.
Yeah.
Yay, another proficiency number.
Yippee.
Father resides in Cal.
Sky Daddies and Cal.
That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, that's where my cult is.
Yeah.
That's different.
You're gonna be a little bit behind on the.
No,
reported to
I-
Sky Daddy directly.
I know exactly where Sky Daddy is.
Ooh, I get one more spell.
Backpack.
The sky.
No, like, geographically, I know where Sky... At least, well, I know where one of them is now.
I can just double my
Need something
damage.
else, I can
Oh
buy a shield.
boy.
I had an
Oh.
interesting
yeah.
RP.
Oh, I get to learn a 5th level spell.
It's not named. Just join on the
Nice.
Hold on, I can send you an invite. That's not it.
I love doubling damage. I love it.
Unfortunately, at level 9, I don't get any additional features.
I was really hoping that was the case for me. It was not.
I mean, planar binding's not a
Um,
bad spell.
Actually, that's not true. Guess who's growing up?
I'll take you into the cave and let you go.
He's only becoming a medium creature. Although,
Karen's made it.
he
Karen,
is...
you're alive? I thought you went down
Give
on
me a
that
second.
boat.
La 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 la. Come on, where the fuck is it?
I don't know, that guy on the docks looked really spooky, suspicious, like. He looks a little bit guilty. Okay, I'll teach you. You gotta. Alright, open your backpack hole and then go to your personal journal type shit, where you can see all the skills you've accumulated over life. Yeah, type shit. No, that's where you've accumulated your skills over the course of your life, so it looks
Okay.
like a person.
I can learn a really fun spell if
No,
we get
my
into a
god,
big
dude, it's the
fight.
second box from far right. The literal
Yeah,
person,
what's
the
the spell?
portrait.
Dance macabre.
Yeah, now you
Oh
just
fuck, I have
right
that spell.
now.
I can teach it to you, don't take it.
I'm a warlock. You can't teach it to me.
Did you assign
No,
your,
we're doing things
other bar?
where we
Did you
learn
assign your
spells
buttons to the other
if our class can learn it.
Oh.
You will.
Like other people
Okay.
can teach it to you.
Oh, okay.
That's
Um,
what Carmen and I have been doing.
Fuck.
She's a sorcerer.
What's up?
Jelrazi's Storm of Radiance.
That sounds kind of banger.
That's beautiful.
I don't know
Release
if
a
it
storm of
is.
He taught
flashing
me how
light
to
and raging
stab
thunder in a
people
10-foot
really hard.
radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on the point you can see within range.
Oh, that's
Range is
fucking
120
beautiful. Don't you
feet.
have a- don't-
While in this
Yeah, you
area,
can.
creatures have the blinded
come
and
with the
deafened
skill for that.
conditions, and they can't cast spells with a verbal
Yeah, it's no
component.
dagger slash.
When the
You
storm
start
appears,
you
each
start the
creature
game
in
with
it makes a Constitution
It's
saving
in your
throw,
skill tree.
taking 2d20 radiant damage and
You can use
2d10,
it
sorry,
100%,
2d10 radiant,
man,
2d10 thunder on a failed save or half as much on a successful one.
That
Creature
changes
also makes a
everything
save
for
when
me.
it
He's like,
enters
oh
the
my
area for
god.
the first time or ends its turn there.
I'm not
Creatures
gonna
can
lie
only
to
make
you,
this
you
save.
just said a lot of words and my brain processed to 0 of them.
10 foot,
Alright, so
40
we,
sorry,
you're
10 foot
10
wide,
camping
40
here,
foot
running
high
into the
cone
caves, and
per
then we gotta
cylinder.
talk to some people and figure out
Blind,
what we're gonna
deaf,
do.
radiant thunder damage.
Actually, we're just gonna go talk to people.
Pretty fucking
Baron,
good.
do you know any fifth level
Tap,
sorting?
tap, 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 tap.
Yes, I know a few.
Such
It'll be
as
tab when you see it.
any sorcerers.
More than
Why don't you
likely.
put that arrow slot on like your Q, E, or R?
those are my
He can
spells.
use his wings to attack now.
Is
Oh, that's
Afterlife
right.
Shell a spell you can learn?
No.
Creation?
Yeah.
Dance Macabre?
No.
Like, I was arrows or something
Raise that.
you brand.
For a sorcerer?
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, guys.
No,
We're shit
okay.
out of luck. Boat's
Right.
gone. All the loot we
Might help
had is
us.
at the bottom of the harbor.
Um,
We owe taxes.
Wait, when did you learn
Uh,
scrying, Baron?
Commune? I learned it a long time ago.
Yeah, yeah, it's all this together.
I just can't cast it. I
You
know
gotta-
all
you
these
gotta go to
spells,
your
but I can't
skills.
cast
So you
them.
gotta open up your backpack.
commune
Cast
is a
scrying.
pa-
Skills on the far
commune
right,
is a
it's the
paladin
second
cleric
block
spell.
on the right.
Okay.
And there's a skill in there
that-
called sit.
I
You
don't
can assign
know
right-click,
any other
assign to quick
creation.
slot, and put it on a quick
Okay,
slot.
I'll take creation and then I'm taking dominate person.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Fuck, I
I
sold
see
that
you
shit. That shit
teaching
was
that
worth
to me,
26 silver. Fuck the rich. I
can.
stole from the noble
I
up
would
the
want
road. That shit was worth
Also, aren't
that
you still
fucking
suffering the effects of, Wish?
Man, we're just
Yes.
thieves, bruh.
How are you able to move?
That
Because
trick
I
is
hurt,
triggering, actually.
and pain is my gain.
You don't even
Well,
have the strength to
apparently-
hold yourself on your feet right now, my dude.
Yeah.
Mine.
It
Asgava.
isn't. It is not showing up in the.
I mean, if you could kindly be a little bit weaker, because I did forget about that.
I can
You
definitely
could
roleplay
kindly be a
weaker.
little bit weaker. That's fine.
Okay, I'm changing it to a different spell because I can't learn. Apparently, it's not on the D&D
What are
5th
you
edition
doing?
list. for
No,
this
at that
one.
point, what you need to do is you need to fucking
God damn it.
bro.
Who cut your shit, bro?
Or I could get negative energy flood.
Is that in the compendium?
Bro, you
It
should
is.
like
It's
Shrek-ish,
5d12
man.
necrotic damage.
Nah, let me talk to this guy and see what happens.
And if they
Alright,
die, they
alright.
become a zombie.
Fancy.
Not under my control.
Oh fuck, I get another trait. Let's go! Alright, what fucked up trait can I take? Oh no! I've been waiting for this for so long.
Oh
Damn.
man. You know what else would be
All the
nice to have?
spices, armors, and weapons.
Immolation.
What does that do?
Flames breathe one creature you can see within range. The target must make a dex saving throw. It takes 7d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful. On a failed save, the target also burns for the spell's duration, which is a full minute. The burning target sheds bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. At the end of each of its turn, the target
We have
repeats the saving
prosthetic
throw.
limbs? Hold on.
It takes
Why don't I
3d6
get
damage on a failed save, and the spell ends on a successful one. These magical flames can't be extinguished through non-magical means. If damage from the spell reduces the target to 0 hit points, the target is turned to half.
I see.
You know what? Instead of buying a teleportation scroll,
The moon commands the stars.
I'm just gonna buy like a helm of teleportation.
no. I have something far more elegant.
Everyone go fill up your
All
water
right.
skins. Yeah, I'm gonna fill my water skins.
Does this city have a port?
Oh shit. Oh my god. Bogwildir, no. No, they do not.
Alright,
Damn.
we're going to
Oh,
sleep.
I'm
We're going
thinking
to talk to the
spell
lady
here.
about
I can
collecting
just
the mushrooms.
print
We're going on a
mana.
fucking adventure,
What the
gentlemen.
fuck? Fuck yeah.
I'm so fucking
So long as
excited
I'm getting
to
hit
start
with
this
spells,
fucking
I'll be
adventure with
printing
you boys.
mana.
Let's get this fucking shit.
Where's
Sleep
the
till
nearest
morning.
port?
I say 6 hours.
The nearest
6
port
hours,
is
sounds good.
way off on one of the coastlines. I don't really have a city for it, but I mean, you know,
Okay, well, that's too far.
Alright, pack up.
Yeah,
camp,
it's pretty
boys.
far.
We'll go talk to the lady and get our mission.
I guess a teleportation
Okay, guys.
scroll will have
No
to
shit.
do.
Oh,
Yeah.
because I have this
Because it
neat
won't
little
let us
spell
go. So if you
that
click
will
space,
allow us to
right
travel
now,
anywhere.
It literally makes you wait till everyone else clicks space first.
Yeah.
Um,
Don't forget our cooking pot, Brand.
It is
You had a
called
cooking pot, and you could have brought it with you.
create spell jamming helm.
Karen, you mean bitch.
I mean, that's if
Let me eat some of this ocean.
the Spelljammer stuff is
fucking-
cool with that,
I
man.
don't know. I don't know what the
Because
fuck
that's
this shit is.
space travel.
Yes, but it says that I can be. If there's nothing that weighs 1 ton within a mile of us, then I can make a boat fly. So all I have to do is fly 1 mile up into the air, and we can travel
Yes,
1
it
million
does.
miles
You eat your food, like,
over
this
the
is a-
course of
this is a-
24 hours.
Yes,
That's very
yes.
funny.
It's like dry rations or
That's
regular-
very funny.
Actually, rations don't expire. But the only food that doesn't expire is rations.
The important question is
Yeah,
how
okay.
far is
We're
Cal
gonna-
from
I
here?
had some that ocean Frisca. West and,
Cal is pretty far away.
the kind man gave us.
I was gonna say we can go down to
Who the
one of
fuck
the
are
port
you?
cities.
Man,
buy a
why
boat,
is he eating like
I'm a
that, bro?
billionaire.
Why is he eating like that? Just put it in your
We'll have
fucking
an airship again.
Why?
Yeah, but you're getting that money in installments, aren't you?
That looks uncomfortable. to
I
eat
am,
like
but I
that.
do have a bank account on Bogwildir.
Bro, dude, how is he holding it like that? It's...
I can buy it on credit.
Hey, no, don't even tell him. Don't even tell him. Don't even tell him.
Wait for
You
this.
call him their fucking name and they'll respond. Yeah.
What do you guys think of that? And we'll just have transportation no matter what.
I think we
Well-
can do that in Cal because
Rar XD.
that's too far away to do realistically right now.
I'm here about work.
As much
Is
as I'd
Cal
like
within
to.
1,000,000 miles?
Definitely.
Oh, I'm like, why am I
definitely.
here
How,
twice,
hold on, let me
Brandon?
look up
Fucking
how
stream
far a
watching.
million miles
Go back
really
on
is.
this also.
Isn't that just one astronomical unit?
No.
Or
Alright.
I don't know.
No, that'd be like
Alright,
100 at that.
so
That'd be like 100,000. 100,000 something is like an astronomical.
Well, okay, so the surface of the Earth is 197 million square miles.
That's pretty interesting.
That's
So,
well, that's the surface.
Brand,
Right, but
an astronomical unit is it's 93 million miles.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
well, okay, the circumference is only 25,000 miles, so yeah, we should be good.
Here's
Yeah,
the
you-
important
you-
question.
you guys-
Will we be able to make it?
Yeah,
out?
you guys could, yeah. We're gonna be on pause for just a moment. I don't know how long. Pause this. There we go. Sorry. Okay. I understand. So I will send you a piece of the room, and she is going to take a moment, and then a vase full of flowers appears in the mailbox.
He's gonna hand it to Rico. Use this.
You'll see here in just a second. I'm literally gonna walk over, give her the shield, and you're gonna see
Isn't
76.
flowers a little too vague?
It just has to be from the place.
What if they're imported?
Yeah.
Well, it's the
this-
vase. Focus on the vase,
You
not the
will need-
flowers.
What if the vase is imported?
Oh my god.
Be okay after we finish, okay?
Alright, I'm gonna
Brandon, please check her-
take out the
We
flowers.
can't just teleport to Chaco.
No.
Alright, done.
I'll take out the flowers and tuck them away and just concentrate on the base. Then cast teleport.
Okay. Oh, give me a second. I think I threw her on a map token. My bad. Okay. As you guys do, you are whirled through time and space to get to Cowl. And
Today.
as you guys get there,
Seconds.
you are flashbang into a room. And I am going to post her art.
Can you give her the shield?
Oh my god, it's Yoshiro. No.
Oh my god.
I'm too busy sitting here laughing at the concept of we all teleported out and took all our room keys with us.
Hey, wait a
Oh, no.
minute. Emma,
What?
did you use the base of the wolf to draw that?
The base of the wolf? No,
The
no.
Wolfman?
No, but
Okay.
I did use, like, because remember he was used from,
Oh, yeah, I got it. It was like,
oh god, that fucking 3D modeling thing for, I like, referenced those
Yeah.
armors, so I could be the same armor, but I don't know. I don't remember.
It's not the same. It just looked very similar.
Oh, that's just because that's, like, the only way I can figure how to do metals. Like,
Ah, okay.
Yeah, let me see how much they'll buy it for. I think I can sell it to this traveler.
but she's wearing armor. I think she's wearing
Yeah.
her character
Could
sheet.
be.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Give her some plate mail if she doesn't have any.
No.
Give me a second.
Rainbow, rainbow.
The girl has grown up.
Let me check.
Can she even wear plate mail?
Story skills?
Probably.
Motherfucker, story skills.
I mean, if she's a cleric, it's very likely.
We're fucked.
She can either wear plate mail or half plate.
Yeah, we're fucked. It doesn't work. I'm looking at it now. Wait, how did I get the quest rewards from the other guy?
Well, anyway,
Rand gave
you
me
guys are here in front of her. Wow.
getting the food.
Yeah. Loon's gonna remove his eye patch. Just like, not even flip it up. He's taking that thing off. And he's gonna look her up and down, make sure it's her.
She looks like her,
Okay, cool.
although there's a little bit of something odd around her, but it is her.
Yeah, I suspect as much. I'm surprised. Loon's gonna go over and immediately pull her into a hug.
Hear me out.
She's a little bit stiff, as the armor is also making this hug a little bit awkward. And her arms reach up and over and place onto his back, and she will hug him back.
We got to prepare like a motherfucker.
You
We're gonna
have
get potions
no
together,
idea how
food,
nice it
we're
is
gonna have
to
to
be.
rest, We're gonna have to see about buying better armor.
I kind of missed all of you. And she's gonna extend an arm over to Cosmina to come here.
Cosmina is.
only sell.
Check
Why
it
is
out,
an alchemy
so
kit
this
60
timeline.
silver and I can only sell it for 18? Okay. I have a hackmite we could sell for 50 silver. I found it while mining mana stone. She used to create
She's
recipe
gonna
rules,
roll
but
for
yeah,
it.
I can sell it for 50 silver and we can get away. I can save the house. I have 106 silver up here now.
Okay.
Gwen, what are you doing?
Cosmina is just going to kind of tuck her arms behind her back like Dante and give a slight nod. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance again, Miss Jake.
Well, there's the quest line.
Chaco pouts
She's
a little
something
bit.
good.
And she's gonna let go of Lewin. Although I don't know if Lewin's gonna let go of her.
Balloon hold her for another minute and then pass her back and let's go.
Whole last minute. Let's sit here for a minute, guys.
No, it's not.
I have one. I'm gonna do it for a quest.
Dante. She's gonna hold her arms out to Dante.
He will come over and embrace,
And she will hug Dante.
and from his coat he will procure a festival box.
Uh-oh.
The only other one he purchased.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I forgot. I have one of those too. I gotta give her one.
She looks at the box.
Where's that mana
A
stone?
little bit confused. Oh.
I think I have seaweed. I have 3 seaweed. Never mind, shut.
I know that perhaps it was a small interaction to you, but this is a festival box from Bog Buldir. Granted, given recent events, my goal of achieving sainthood was dashed, but it was you that pushed me to do so, and I wanted to thank you for that. And he's going to
Just
offer her the box.
I envision him like
She'll hold the box.
side-eyeing Lewin.
And she looks at Dante and tilts her head. What happened with your sainthood?
More side
Today-
eyes.
Well, there was a great deal of, shall we say, corruption happening in Bog Buldir.
The man who was supposed to do it was a crook.
And from what I understand, he's now dead.
Yes, he is.
Given that today was the final day of the festival and we can no longer be there, I had no hope of being sainted
I'll
anyway.
have to go pay for it. We can all go up to pay for it in the morning. For now, I'm just running around.
Chaco tilts her head a little bit. And she holds the box in one hand and she reaches to her side and she withdraws her sword. I could do it for you.
Oh.
He looks confused back at her. Can you?
I can.
He is a cleric.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, if you have that authority, I would be very much honored.
She's going to pull out her sword. If you could, be on your knees.
He will get down on a knee and lower his head.
Chaco will bring her blade to Dante's shoulder. Not quite, tapping. Dante Grigorchik. You are... Oh my god, I'm pulling a blank. Give me a second. I, Chaco, hereby knight you, Dante Grigorchik. Not knight you. Oh my god, I am... Fuck! I am having a stroke. I am having a stroke. Grant you sainthood.
See what he does.
And going forth, may all your battles and life continue to be honorable, and you make the most noble of choices. And she will pop once and pop twice over the head. Dante, you will be receiving +1 free ASI of your choice. And,
Fuck.
but also, I'm going to send you something as well.
Okay.
His soul stirs within.
The radiation.
Ah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That just reminds me, sweetie, I watched a bunch
I was
of
I'm high as shit. I was responding to the
Russian
character
Badger
who was
out of
saying Elijah at
context.
the same fucking time.
Yeah.
and I was just reminded of it's like if you eat such and such amount of bananas, you would die
Yes, Grand, I'm here.
from radiation
If you eat
poisoning.
40,000 bananas in 10 minutes, you would die of radiation poisoning.
When you die
Ah,
of
yes.
potassium
The
overdose, bro,
radiation would kill you.
yeah, you'd have a lot of other problems.
Bro. I got an arrow for you. It's the one. It's the one that bandit shot into my face. Did you find more arrows? I need to get you some. Alright. Ron, did I teach you about
Doing
traps?
crazy cat.
Alright, time to teach you about traps. So go through it.
Fighting.
Cyrus has gotten into the
Alright,
habit
so
of
should have some
bringing
traps
me
in- no,
a zip
not
tie
here
that
in
he
the
likes to
room.
play with.
Yeah, okay.
He'll
So go ahead.
he'll
and-
like
go
jump
ahead
up on the
and get
bed
your traps
and
over
he'll
there.
sit behind my
Find your
chair and
trap.
just drop it. And he wants me to throw it. So
Your cat is a dog.
Anyone pick up the tripwires?
yep, apparently.
He plays.
Bring that
This
shit.
is the annoying part. He plays fetch better than my dog.
Well, I guess
You can
Hank's
throw
turn.
something for Prince. He'll go get it and he'll bring it back, but most of the time he doesn't want to give it back.
Yeah.
He brings it back just so he can lay down and chew on it and look at you like, haha, look at
Yeah,
these
go ahead and make
bugs."
one of those wood spikes. You're gonna need them for.
He's gotten a little bit better about it lately, but
You just walk up to a tree and collect the wood. Guess
and
what?
God forbid if you eventually end up
Oh, well.
tiring him out, you'll throw the thing he brought back for you, and he'll just stare at it, and then look at you like, what do you want me to do?
Yes, sweetie.
Okay.
Chaco's so cute.
Chaco puts her sword away and takes a step back from Dante to give him some room to get up.
He will rise.
Make this discipline bonus shiny.
Well, I hope that, I doubt it's not as
No.
grandeur as possibly what they do in Boggle
How
Deer.
do they buy that garbage ass shit?
Well, it's... to be
Yes,
honest, it doesn't really need any ceremony. It's more just a personal achievement, and to be honest, I was prepared to do without it. After all, who needs a title to
Yes, Kieran.
do good in the world?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
How are the rest of you doing? Well, I mean, besides the news from this morning.
I'll bet. Easy day then. Easy day, Kieran.
I'm doing fairly well. Erika's gonna reach up and remove his mask.
Well, you seem a little bit more mature, Ivy.
How about we go to
Oh,
sleep and then I'll feel
well.
better in the morning?
I'm not exactly Ivy right now.
Yeah, I'm going.
Kendrick?
Yeah, it took me a second. Why'd you park my
No.
next?
Well,
You have to be really warm.
what? not yet?
Erika.
Hey, man, this is
Uh,
lovely out here.
And I thought you couldn't get any weirder. Panro, how are you doing?
Dude, waiting on to take a fucking nap.
Oh, that's good.
Sleep is the thing I actually look forward to.
Oh?
Yeah,
It's a
what is
story
sleep?
for another time.
Well, I'm
I still have trouble
My
sleeping.
train is also in the same zone as you, so I guess we're heading that way.
Cosmina,
Yeah.
Yes.
how are you doing?
Well, considering the fact that my family has now made an
Early
ass of
morning, too,
themselves
so
on
yeah,
a severely
Oh,
more
but you have to spend a
international
couple hours
stage.
repairing your gear so your weapons don't break.
Fine.
It's not made out of the wall.
Yeah, I
3 hours working on that.
reading the paper and hearing about the whatever they dropped. Is your aunt okay?
Hard to say.
I figured it was possibly something of her machinations, considering the arm and the leg she made last time.
Rand is busy doing
It almost certainly is something of her machinations, but
Drinking tip. Shit, I might go grab
I'm
one.
presently attempting to decide if I wish to extend any communication towards her at the moment.
Ah, okay. Well, I have you guys here. What is it we need to do?
Alright, let's break down the plan. The first is gonna kill Elias if he doesn't find the witness who saw her kill Luciana before the attack. Which is Luciana's son. So what we need to do is we need to talk to the fifth, and we need to find a way to convince her to pull the first back, regardless of what situation she's in, so that Elias can live. We can also learn, based on her reaction to this information, if she is ignorant or if she's ignorant to the first awful, what's the word, tendencies, or if she's just as vile and complacent in them as the rest. I'm planning for the latter and hoping for the former.
Well, I don't want to ruin my current plan I have going. I can get you to talk to her. However, it can only be one of you.
She wanted to see me, right?
Well, I'm pretty sure it could be anybody, but I mean, I suppose yes.
I certainly don't want to talk to her.
I do.
Okay. Anybody else?
I have no interest in speaking with her.
Oh,
I'm good.
we're also here for the staff.
Oh. I told you I have that handled.
I know, but let us help you. We're here now, aren't we?
I was gonna give it more time.
Well,
I mean, not
time
too
is
long.
the thing we're running out of.
Well, okay. Alright.
What? Is there something I don't know?
I told you if I told you everything, you wouldn't be able to comprehend it.
I don't understand why you don't at least try.
Because last time I tried, you couldn't understand it.
I have my memories now.
She's gonna shake her head.
No, I'm pretty sure there's a way to make them. I literally think you can like go into crafting. You know, like use close. Yeah.
Rico's gonna put back on his mask.
No.
Make sure you either A, have a candle
Any
gun, or
objections
have
to me
one
going
that
and being the one to
can
talk to the fifth?
Nobody else here is exactly eager to do so.
Alright,
let's
it's
go,
gonna be me.
Mm-hmm.
When is it not?
Let's go pay off our house.
Yeah, that's a good question.
You need to make this.
Why is there only one of us that can go talk?
Oh,
a great
yes,
question.
Kieran, do you have the tripwire traps?
Because I don't want to scare her.
No, I guess they're out there in the box then. We go to swing
Alright,
back
fine.
and have the box when we leave. That's what I'm getting at.
Let's arrange this meeting then.
No, I'm looking.
What, Sly?
No, it's just
I need to-
Rico's
I need
making
to
his
fix my-
backhand comments in the background.
Yo, yeah, 100%.
Bolt is
Rags are
capable
only
of
two-
fear.
well, silver per, dude. There, I feel like when. Let's go pay off our house and I'll use
Alright.
those
Well,
supplies for-
regardless of whether or not they are actually capable of fear, Rico,
Let's try it.
though she may be the head of it, the first, or apologies, the
Yeah, the
fifth
rest, he didn't
is
sleep enough. We'll have to
as
sleep
far
again
as
before we
we're
hit
aware,
because I still have some.
still a
work
person,
to
is she
have as
not?
well. So,
Yep.
yeah, because
When people are
when you go down,
capable of fear.
if you don't regain all your vigor, you You have
That's
to.
true.
It'll only go up so much.
I'm just gonna kind of look down at his
We're
left
not even
hand
off
and
alone. We're just
hold it
paying
to
and
stop it from
installing it
shaking
right now.
some.
This is just an installment
Alright.
of the. Yeah, come on.
Chaco
Yeah,
will
this is an installment, man.
take a moment and look at everybody. If you guys want to, you can make yourselves at home. This is where I've been staying.
No, we've been paying these payments, so our ancestors fucked up and a blood price got put on our
Well,
blood
they
bond.
certainly seem to be
And
comfortable
that means
lodgings.
Your children take all
Is
the
this
debt and it goes
place
down.
secure?
Yes.
Including our children.
Yes.
And it wasn't even us that committed the crime. The crime happened generations ago, and we're still
Throw
paying
at
it
in
off.
secure places.
Well, I can
We're all
promise
over
you
here. Where you
nothing
going?
can get in.
What have you done to the place?
My own personal blessing?
That's very vague.
She's gonna wiggle her fingers at Lewin.
I don't know.
He's just gonna look at her.
Narrowing her eyes,
Hey,
still
lady.
wiggling her
We're
fingers.
here to pay off our debt.
Blessing.
I want to talk about my blood price.
What, Ivy?
Here, yeah, here you go.
Rico?
I was just saying, oh god, I forgot Chica can see spirits, and so
So you're just gonna give it to other
go
people?
over here
What
and
the
lit
fuck?
up like a fucking Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm.
Probably even more so now that he remembers.
Mm-hmm.
Loon's got a new buddy, I imagine.
Mm.
Alright, damn, I'll miss her.
Fucking Yashiro.
Well, actually, it depends if they, do linger or
Yeah, you might
pass
have-
on.
you
Because,
talked
like,
to the
yeah.
box, it
yeah.
was the
Did
guy.
he
He
linger
was
or
supposed to be
did he
doing the
pass
landlord.
he
Now,
he
Lighthouse.
passed
Now-
on.
Thank God.
I don't think you want that baggage right now.
Yes, and his brother
No,
is
that's
the
really
on the
fucking
beach with
annoying.
the
Oh my god. Alright.
It would be very funny though.
Dante, are you gonna be good? If perhaps you want to roam the streets, what we can do is do a cutaway so you may roam the streets and run into
See,
things.
Now Gazan's gonna exile himself from our town.
Ah,
Things and or people.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll even ask her why.
Or if you want to stay bunkered down into this place that she's got going on here. Right.
I will wait and see what the others do.
Okay.
See,
I mean,
yeah.
I could go
But I have a
explore.
feeling I'm being psychologically encouraged to go explore the streets.
it's okay.
Fine.
Yeah,
explore
dude,
together,
it's
Dante.
fun, bro.
No, not you. Anyone but you.
I was gonna say, Dante, I can go with you.
Yeah, what's not this?
Why
I
don't we all go?
Whichever.
Everyone seems so keen on going to explore.
Exploration.
do need to create one more token, but it'll be fine.
I guess.
No, I will have Loon change his race to fucking
Alright, we can go talk to our friend. I don't know where she's
Azamar for
at.
resistance
She's
of radiant and necrotic. Yeah, that is something I'm going to do.
Yeah, it's
Just to
you know.
cover my bases. So Loon looks exactly as he normally does, but with a ghostly halo now. So
Wow. Oh yeah, my stamina.
I need to edit this. I don't have their character sheets built, but it'll be okay. I'm just... Oh fuck, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright.
Did I say Sierra will miss you already, or did something happen?
And then... Come on, upload. A little bit faster. Thank you. Save. I'll create their sheets later. It'll be fun. Okay. With that, I am going to start with Lewin.
Yes, it is.
oh boy. I thought we were not going
She wants to be a chamber
have
lady.
to
She's
go.
not gonna be a
I
chamber
thought I would
lady.
be second.
Nope.
Unless, of course, you want to
Shaco.
join me. Do-
Yeah, it's really
like,
big.
live
Is it
serving a lot,
shift
but
ping
thank
or
you,
is it...
And I'll think about it.
There we go.
Drifting, yeah.
Okay. Was it control ping? I don't remember. Anyway, I did all the pings. Anyway,
Yeah.
yep. There we go.
Oh, You froze my screen. There we go.
It's a big map, I'm sorry. As you guys are walking through Coca, because that is actually where you are,
Hey, if we join the whole
the
thing, we give up our bloodline.
each street is kind of divided in half by rivers. There is a lot of waterfalls around, and what you can tell is there's a lot of the mountains. In fact, I'm gonna redo this map, but I have like the skeleton of how this should look. This is what we're looking at. There's a lot of rivers. There's supposed to be waterfalls all over the place, and then you can see the giant temple that is supposed to be overlooking this entire place. And there's a lot of jungle.
Yeah, because his
I don't know if you-
I'm so glad that loaded, Emma, because I want you to know you started to say, "This is what it's supposed to look like," in my brain, and I was just sitting here like, "Ah, yes, a white screen."
This is the skeleton of what I have so far. I want to really go into detail of it because maybe I might just draw it because like I have this huge vision idea of this fucking place, but I can never get it. Anyway, let me go drop this back over. And as you guys are, the two of you are walking. Ichiko is walking with a purpose a little bit faster than Lewin.
You have a duty to your tribe. You can't abandon it like this. Good choice. Go chase your own dreams.
Okay.
And she is going to lead you up to a church.
I take it you're not going to forgive your brother, are you? Or how do you plan on making it to Levant? The sea can only take you so close. I mean, it's
She's going to take a moment and stop by this statue of the Sister Fear. And she's going to put her hands together and do a soft prayer. And then continue
Gonna
walking.
pause in front of it and
Can I come along? I want out of this place too.
kind
I'm going
of
to miss you,
do
Yazan.
his own
and be
prayer.
at your back.
Before he also continues.
She's going to
The
peek
journey's
at Lewin.
far.
What happened to being angry at them?
I am, but
Alright.
right now I kind of. I'll take any bit of help I can get.
Alright, let's go talk to the lady. The lady we just talked to, and then we can decide what we take, what path we take as a.
This violin music goes a little too hard.
It'll be our three choices.
I mean, this is a pretty big fucking deal.
I'm also for the monsoon, just because my trainer's there though. But we also have to remember the other people's trainers are gonna be in different spots.
So, where exactly are we going?
You'd have to look at a
Straight
mod
to
for-
her
maybe a
office.
mod for a class
How
edition.
fortified is the room? Any spells? Anything I
Yes.
need to know about?
You have to look at that.
I think you'll be fine.
Except us, the city.
Just in
Of
case.
course, we're gonna go. We're not gonna hit the bandit camp and keep moving. We're gonna hit the bandit camp and come back to the
You just see her shoulders shrug up and down as she walks. And we're gonna go in.
Why?
There is
What
a
happened?
knock on the
Why
door.
are you still here? Are the two
It's and she's gonna open the door anyway.
Okay.
Hello?
She'd like us to meet us at the birthplace of the Blue Chamber Collective.
Gosh. The reveal.
Wow.
Baron, can you just shut up?
Our blood prices were thousands of.
I'm gonna
silvers
drop her
versus
art.
I'm excited for it.
That's the only option we have. So we owe thousands of silvers.
Give me
to
just a
these people.
second.
Grand.
Get back over here. Where do she be? Where do she be? Am I blind? Am I dumb? Am I blind? I'm just blind and dumb. She's like the first character.
I have a choice. Is the only option we have here. Yeah. We're only on the ship because we. Yeah, we. Were...
Hi, I brought a guest
you
with
just got a
me.
board
I hope it doesn't make you too upset.
I can hear that, yes.
Well,
You're
and she's gonna put her
first.
hands on Lewin's back and push him on forward.
You have to.
Owen's gonna stumble a step forward very
No,
uncomfortably.
Brand, we need
She's
to
gonna
try
close
to
the
body
door.
it. Like, if
Stiff.
you can't reach there.
Given the events
Please.
that I was informed of this morning,
let's head towards the bandit camp, clear it up to get some money. Maybe we can buy some actual armor for
I
us.
could only assume that this is perhaps.
No, we'll be traveling
The
around
new
this
Lord
map. Yeah,
Lapis?
we're not moving to another region soon.
Yeah.
I'm
Correct.
gonna see how many bandages I can pick up with the amount of money we have. So right now I have
Well,
74
Mr.
silver.
Lapis, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I'll buy whatever I can.
As it is to meet you. Well, he's gonna walk over.
If you talk to this lady here, she'll tell you how to get magic.
You needn't lie.
So, if I needn't lie, let me get to the point.
Yes.
The first killed Luciana,
Go.
just as I had warned Elias she would.
Yes, I had assumed as much.
And why did you let it happen?
You seem to still be operating under some misapprehensions here, Mr. Lapis.
Then clear them up. That's what I'm here for.
Well, if you would please stop talking so that I may speak, perhaps I can answer your questions.
I have one. Exactly
As I
one
said in the
bandage.
letter I sent to you, the first is her own person.
The alchemist
Though
lady
she
usually
takes
doesn't
orders
have
on
any.
occasion from me, much in
I
the
was
same
only able to
vein
make one. She had
as
two cloth, I
any
used
of
to
the
make
other
one.
acolytes.
Oh, someone sold the tripwire
They
traps.
do
to the
not-
Smith. Oh, already has some for sale. Pretty cheap, only 4 silver each.
They follow through on orders on their own interpretation. And many of them, the first especially included, has a severe tendency to take her own initiative.
No.
You do know that she is in the cult of the Watcher, right?
Well, I am now.
Yes. And I believe you didn't know what this cult was when I mentioned it to you.
No, not particularly.
Well, let me put it
Let me
simply
see.
then. The Watcher is
Did you repair
a
last
man
night?
that was imprisoned in Sundown. He escaped, as I'm sure you may have heard about in the
No,
news.
call it. Hey, motherfucker, Drew, chill.
He is ancient and, from what I can gather, very evil. He assisted in the necromancer of Fuyu's reign of terror and the atrocities he committed. So, he's a very bad man. And as you seem to remember from your visions, that this place, Cal, was attacked by a mysterious third party. That third party is, as we understand it, the Cult of the Watcher, and they're very much so real. They have seemingly taken over in Bogbuldir.
Mm.
They managed to kill Daniel Lonet, one of Nathaniel's friends, and my own friend, but we managed to save him. And if you would be kind for me, as a sign of trust, to show me your eyes.
I will not.
Why is that?
Chaco is gonna speak up, and her eyes are on Lewin. Lewin, it's unfair for you to ask for her trust when you haven't quite given yourself to her.
It's unfair for her to ask of my trust when all her faction seems to do is make inconveniences for me.
For those that have it, the equal sign is your auto run button.
And what has my faction done to you in this particular loop, Mr. Lapis?
Well, considering that I've been trying very desperately not to die, not much, thankfully. Other than, you know, threaten to kill me.
Yes, the first is very temperamental.
And then, not to mention, actually killing me.
And who exactly is it that did this?
And you
Brother, what? Alright.
Did that
Brian
occur
got
this
it.
loop?
it occurs every loop.
Alright, we got bandits on the right.
Yes.
Right,
Now I
with me?
recall the instant you're referring.
Karen flank them.
In his defense, you were
I have
lingering
one
in
bandage
his
in my pack. If someone goes down.
sister's bedroom.
I'll take on the guy with the big ear. Y'all gonna have to jump that guy.
In my defense, I was a boy.
Yes, a boy lingering near a poor woman's bedroom in the middle of the night.
Are you serious?
Lewin,
Could scarcely hold a weapon, let alone cast a spell back then.
Lewin, you were traveling with Daniel O'Nut, were you not?
I was alone when the incident happened.
But
Not.
apologies.
Oh shit, I'm not standing.
It's fine. I understand your frustrations regarding the matter, but did he not apologize to you for the incident?
Oh,
You
hell
you
yeah.
think an apology is enough for to make me forgive an attempt on my life?
You dropped it. Alright. Does anyone want a shield and... Ooh. This mace is heavy.
You know, Mr. Lapis, there's one thing in
What's the
particular
shield?
I have never liked about you.
And what would that be?
No, it's
That
just
you
one.
are so
I was gonna use it.
frequently, so very
You want a shield?
overtly
Yeah.
hostile to so
hits
many
harder.
people.
I'm really not. It's just when people are being particularly difficult,
No, I used... That was a club. So
when
that's
they
not
have
gonna do that.
repeatedly not given me a reason to trust them, and then they ask me to trust them.
And what reason have you given for other people to trust you?
Wow, it swings so much slower than the sword
The
does.
people
I'll
who
try
I
and
want
see
to
how much
trust
better
me
it is.
do
Does
trust me.
anyone want a shield to use when
Do
they're
they?
using a weapon?
They do.
You're a paranoid mess half the time, you know?
No.
Well, considering I remember things, no, not quite so anymore. Not with the people
Yes,
closest.
click I. Oh no, whatever it tells you on your skill tree is what it tells you, brother. I don't know what to tell you.
So, if you want me to start trusting you,
Click
Show
it.
me
Let me
your
see it.
eyes.
Let me see it. Click it.
that is
Yeah. So when they swing at you and you do that, with
The
the
first
flash,
step
if you can time it
in
right,
how I'm
you'll
ever going to
counter it.
actually trust you.
And why am I supposed to trust you, Mr. Lapis?
Yeah, and it's also like a second
Because
charge
I
time,
want
so you
to
gotta
get
kind
out
of
of
play it
these
before they
loops.
swing.
So
As do I.
Is this...
You are not the only
I-
person with these
Oh, yeah,
desires.
we go all the way up to... Yeah,
Allow
we go
me
all
to
the way down to the
finish
bridge
if
and
you
shit.
would.
You're going.
Really?
We'll go across the bridge and just camp outside their house. Fuck 'em.
The first is currently holding my husband hostage. I need your help, as much as I loathe to admit it. She wants him to kill a boy. And if he doesn't, it sounds like she's going to kill him. And I want to trust you. I want to stop the first and whatever she's planning to do now that she can just wear
There's a
Luciana's
fishing spot down
face.
I got stuck.
I want to stop the cult of the Watcher.
No!
If that's what you want, then you should have nothing to fear from me.
There we go. We got it. We got it. The bird's dead.
I should have nothing to fear from you, the man who
Right,
came in
you-
here with
there's a
such a
vicious spot
hostile
right there.
attitude towards me.
I'm so tired.
In all fairness, I was under the assumption that you were pulling the strings of all the acolytes, so...
Oh!
Yes, and
Traps on
what
the
is
bridge.
it saying?
Raw, you okay?
Pardon my language, but assumptions make an ass out of you and me, I believe is what the lower acolytes to say.
Yes.
Well,
Okay. Yeah.
When-
Yeah, but,
when my
After
assumptions
all-
are so often correct,
go.
I tend to
Let's go and find
always
the trees
plan
over there.
for the worst.
I got my back here.
Yes, and then
It's just so
you make the further assumption that all of your assumptions will be correct.
It's called planning for the worst,
It's called paranoia.
Set down here. It's more flat down here.
and it's gotten me this far.
I need one for
So,
the opposite.
I'd
One
say it's
set
working.
another one for your,
Oh yes, how far it's gotten you.
Yeah, grab that and bring it over here. I think I can use
Don't
it
act
now.
like you're better than me.
I'm not acting like I'm better than you, Mr. Lapis. Nor did I ever insinuate such a thing.
I need water, kryptonite, and
You
D to
desperately
make
want my
endurance
help.
potions. Yeah.
Desperately, you say.
Yeah.
Begging for me to assist in assist in saving the life of your husband. And yet, you come in making demands.
I'm on
And
edge.
insist that the only way for you to trust me, the very person who you're asking for help, is for me to show you my eyes.
That's right.
That doesn't seem quite right.
Alright, then let me ask this. How will I make you trust me?
That is a good question.
Because to me, it felt like
Yeah,
you
just
never
see
were
this
going
camp
to
up
trust me
across the river
when I entered.
Look at this guy, that'd be crazy.
When you entered,
Alright. Does anyone have?
how very
I do know-
astute
hey, does
of you
anyone
to
have a
be able
blood
to
mushroom
come
for some
to
fucking reason?
a conclusion about someone else so quickly.
Ryan, do you have a blood mushroom for some reason?
I'm telling you
Can I
that's
have
what
one,
it felt
please?
like. I'm not telling you that is the way it was.
Yes, and I'm simply saying that first impressions matter quite a
I
lot,
just need
do they not?
I tend to disagree on that front.
Well, clearly here they do, Mr. Lapis, but that is besides the point. I'd rather not
Yeah, you just gotta boil it to me.
wander off into yet another rambling ideology disagreement with you. It's simply not productive.
No, it's not.
Instead, and
Oh
here
my
she's going to
fucking
stand
God,
up,
I did
and
not
she's going
just
to
do
come
that.
around the side of the desk. I'll stand here.
Give me one.
If
Chi-
you would kindly.
What is it?
I got none of that. What did you say?
Oh, she was just moving to stand over here.
I'm
Okay.
fucked.
And just, if you would kindly come here, Mr. Lapis.
I accidentally drank river water and I'm absolutely fucked.
And Miss Chaco, if you would like to stand closer to reassure him of his safety.
Of course. She's going to walk over to Lewin.
And Cirilla will hold out her a hand. May I see your hand, Mr. Lapis?
Why?
Oh, I assure you, Miss Chaco is perfectly within range to strike me should I start casting a spell.
That's not my
No.
concern. Just simply.
Lewin, just take her hand.
Fine.
send you the link. Does anyone have a gravel beetle for some
Cyrilla
reason?
will take his hand. Will
Or do you deadass have one?
just kind of like
Where's
feeling
it at?
around the way somebody who's blind is trying
Oh,
to
you
get
deadass?
a feeling for the object they're touching.
Okay.
Okay, bet.
And then is
What?
going to ever so gently place her
No, I need a gravel beetle.
2 forefingers
Oh, this is
against
like
his wrist, right up against his pulse. I just want to ask you a few questions, is all.
Alright.
I'll just pray.
What you
Probably.
said about the Watcher and his cult, is any of it a lie? Falsified?
It's every bit of an
Maybe I
observation.
can
with
sleep
me.
it off. It's only for an hour, so I'm just gonna sleep it off. It's fine.
I see.
I
Oh, you get
know
one.
that the sun is going to collapse, and I
Waste
may
of time.
be able
Make
to
sure to
fix
repair
that.
your stuff when we sleep. We also gotta set guard hours.
And
I actually need to get
how did you
closer to
come
the
about
fire.
this
It feels
knowledge?
too cold.
An ancient civilization.
I see.
Oh, I'm so glad I have a tent. Oh my god.
I suppose that would make sense. He is rather old. Mr. Lapis, why is it that you want so desperately to see my eye?
I believe you know the answer to that question.
Yeah, so I did send the link to it.
Do I?
You do know what I can do.
And yet,
We're sleeping
here
tomorrow
it is
morning,
that I
but
would
gotta
like
spend
for you
quite a
to
few
tell
hours
me.
of repair. I'm gonna do like 4
I
hours of
want to
repair.
see your soul.
2 hours of guarding from everyone
I-
should get.
When I look into someone's eyes, I
Oh,
can
shit,
see
I
more
do.
than
I'm done
just their
6 hours of
soul.
sleep, 2 hours of guarding, and 4 of repair.
It will allow me to know things about your mortal soul. Nothing personally, just
That's the place you want us to go.
the state of it.
Yeah, we're gonna
And how am I to know that it isn't
we have
instead
3
some
choices. We have to go to Berg to get our bloodline cleared
mastery
by
of
working with her,
possession?
or go to the marsh and join the holy mission of
I
the Lock
can't
to take out
possess
corrupted
people.
creatures, or go
How am
to
I to know
the heroic city
Because
where
I'm telling you.
Homeboy went to.
I can
Right
charm
over
and chant, which I won't do. I don't intend to cast any spells unless I have to.
Yes. But we also have to remember, once we start missions...
Penroll, you weren't even here.
there's
Nope, you're not
gates.
here, Pen. You're not allowed to
dang.
be here.
I can't even hear him.
The
They were
problem
just
is
saying
some of
something
them,
along the
once
lines
you
of, I
take
can
up-
help.
Some of them aren't, but most of them aren't. They have a certain amount of days you have to complete it. I'm sleeping.
And you're certain about this cult that is for the Watcher specifically?
Deathly so. I came across these ruins that, well, I believe the first used to call home. When Fear died.
I didn't start any beers. You want me to start some beers? I'm high as shit right now. I can start
I
beer.
see.
And that is where we learned the
Yeah,
bulk
you
of what we
fucking-
know about the cult of the Watcher.
I still have indigestion. What do you mean you're not?
Why?
I hope I
Why
can
is
eat,
it
brother.
that
So
you
I hope
are-
you understand.
Always seeking the true soul.
I wish I knew. All I've been told is find the true soul, save the world.
You believe the true soul,
Must be nice
that
to
finding
you.
the true soul will help you to save things.
With the
Just stop
staff
building.
in hand, yes.
I can't eat, brother.
The true soul with the staff can help is what
I
I've been
literally
told.
can't eat it.
The staff.
I have indigestion because I drank the river water. I'll be back.
Miss Chaco,
Yes.
may I hold your hand for just a moment?
Of course. And she's gonna bring her hands up to Cirilla.
And Cirilla will let go of Lewin's hand and will take hold of Chaco's, doing a full turn towards Chaco. Do you believe this man will help you at all?
Yes.
Quite the emphatic yes.
Rude.
Are you sure?
I sent Baron a message.
Yeah, she let me know. Rude.
Is Chaco lying?
God.
Well, I feel fine all day and take
It did.
food, but I still can't eat any food. I'm about halfway hungry. Shit. I'm halfway to starving.
Miss Chaco, surely you of all people know that even simply standing this close, it is easy to tell when you are dishonest.
She
Just looks sad.
she gives a smile.
Can you get Bach one too?
In this moment, that is the case.
No. So his vigor is kind of low because it's burnt, but those dry mushroom bars actually return some of that burnt vigor. We won't
That
have to sleep.
perhaps he will be able to help in the long term. Aside from your current goal.
What do you need me?
Help in the long, like, after all of
Like
this?
the overall goal, rather than just.
Manual recipe.
What?
Bach one, shut up.
What did you say?
In my,
Hey,
Manual recipe.
in the ultimate goal?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He'll have his uses.
Any ingredient. Click on the.
I'm sorry. I don't appreciate this. Hold on.
She said that right in front of Lewin's
Oh,
face.
yeah. You didn't drink all your water and fill it up. Yeah, that's why.
Loon's eyes are gonna narrow as he looks at Chaco. What are you not telling me?
Well, I mean, in my overall goal, I thought, oh fuck, my ring. We had our plans, did we not?
Those plans being.
She's gonna move one of her hands away from Cirilla, and she's gonna be pointing between him and her, and him and her, and him and her.
What?
Wow, a threesome.
Not. She's not pointing to Cirilla though.
Okay,
She's not-
the way you said that.
No. Well, that is close, but not with Cirilla.
Oh, a threesome with God. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
No, I mean, what's your goal right now?
Listen, this is how I want it to go. Brandon, you'll be.
My goal right now, at this current moment, is to make sure you two don't kill each other.
Well, I'm not going to kill
Jared and
anybody.
Clockwise, you want the left or right side?
She's gonna narrow her eyes.
Okay, the left side.
Loon's gonna, like,
Me and Brandon will
extend his
engage
hand
anyone in the middle.
to,
Anyone else shows up,
Cirilla.
we'll
You
engage
can
the
hold my
flanks
hand
that
and check my pulse. I'm
Just try to keep
not
it
lying
busy
when
so
I
all
say
we put
don't
damage
want to
down
kill
instead.
anyone right now.
I don't
And then if they have
need
archers,
to
you
have
two
your
need to
hand
flank out and get to
Mr.
their archers while we deal with the front line.
Can you just tell I'm not lying then?
Another trap. Try to
Yes.
beat us twice.
Okay, good.
It was.
I really don't
Hello.
It was.
That's what Lewin hears. when Jacob tries to tell him things he
Yeah,
can't.
that is what happens.
Ooh, yes, that is what happened.
I
No,
have one damage in my
so,
attack. I don't know what y'all have.
just kind of. It was.
Don't look at bees are coming in on a helicopter. God damn
Yeah,
it.
maybe
bees.
mute for now.
The bees are having diarrhea.
She's going to kind of tilt her head just a little bit with a small grin. It was an act of trust for me. Perhaps you might even call it a leap of faith.
Alright.
Yeah, okay.
But no, I
Alright, just
needn't
leave our packs
touch
over
you
here.
to
Might as well.
tell when you're lying.
Let me sort out what I need in my inventory. I'm gonna make sure I have my life potion, my poison resist, and my.
Then you should know I haven't lied once yet.
Yes.
I understand I have a reputation
What is this? Oh my
for
god, that is actually the thing I was trying
not
to.
exactly being honest or telling the whole truth, but that is
Thank
what I'm
God.
doing right now. Is
Alright.
I'm telling
I'm dropping my pack
the
here.
whole
Alright,
truth
get
and
ready.
not lying.
Miss Draco, I have one more question for you.
All right.
Do you think that helping him will
On the left.
assist me?
In which regard?
In the discussion we had previously during your prior visit.
Maybe. But being around him makes it very hard.
What are we
I thank
talking
you for
about?
your honesty. What prior things, Mr. Lapis?
Girl things, Lewin.
I am not a fan of being kept in the dark, especially when something this serious is going on.
It's-
Well, perhaps it's something you should get used to. After all, not
No.
everybody else.
We're good.
Did we not already
has a
establish
iron
we
great
wanted
hammer.
to us to not interrupt each other?
Apologies, I'm
Yeah,
just...
sure.
I don't...
I was
you
going
are
to make a
super
joke.
clock. You make bandages for yourself, too, so.
It's... all of this is setting me on edge. I don't like the unknowns, because they lead to disaster.
Yes, and I was telling you that
Yeah.
perhaps you should get used to being
So,
in the dark.
yeah,
After all, not everybody gets to
Barely block
exist
that
within
shit.
the light. Not everybody gets to see it.
No,
And
I don't.
here, she will go ahead and slowly let go of
Nice,
Chico's
nice sniper
hand.
shot, bro. Good shit. Alright, move on.
And she will turn back towards Lewin, and she's going to lift her veil.
And Loon's gonna immediately, no hesitation.
I have a
introduce
question.
those eyes.
Hold on. Hold
Hold
on.
on.
Well, ultimately, it's up to you to describe what he is looking at.
Mm-hmm. She's going to lift her veil and
Lewin, you need to take away your HP, by the way, because you're proccing it anyway.
I mean, I'm gonna proc it if there's eyeballs.
You said you were doing
literally, yeah,
I said
yeah.
I was doing it immediately as soon as I saw her eyes.
Bud, pal, chum.
If there aren't eyes, I'm not rolling it.
Bud, pal, chum.
Like her
Sir, like,
God told you to roll damage,
Yeah.
sir.
Fuck off. So annoying.
do it. Alright, sir, like, go ahead and describe what he is
Yeah, yeah,
seeing.
Luckily for you, there are eyeballs. They're very...
Here comes the giant fist.
No. No eyeballs, just a fist comes out of the eye socket. Just to punch you in the eye. Take out your
Good
other
one.
eye. No. And it's just
Yeah, agreed.
a very pale,
Thurston, they have really
milky,
good bows, I think, and they have fucking
sort of film
arrows.
over them. The woman has clearly not been pretending at all. She is entirely blind.
Yeah, I didn't think she was pretending.
Go ahead and send him your description. As per the mortal soul, it is weak in the matter of tired
Okay.
and exhausted.
And as per the flower,
Slightly opened. His
I'm asking how it looks, not if it's like opened or anything.
Oh.
I'm asking if she's okay.
Mentally, she's probably not okay. She's not okay mentally.
Why don't you learn the fear soul first, and you can come to that understanding yourself.
Okay.
Fuck, why don't I kill you?
Yeah.
We're in the middle of bank account. Why would I cut your off?
Okay, are you not understanding?
No, I'm understanding. I don't see why that would leave her tired.
Past lives, Baron.
Is it net?
Yeah.
Post-life clarity.
I'm maxed out.
Post. Ah, man, that'd be funny.
She has
He remembers every.
every loop and every
Every
literal
single-
past life too, like previous soul incarnations of that loop. She has all that and the loops.
Okay.
Tired.
I see.
Why? No. Oh, don't worry.
Ooh, we just unlocked the cheat code menu.
We did just unlock the cheat code menu.
I mean, that's
we got dev tools, baby.
You just have the logs actually.
Yeah,
You-
dev tools.
you got the-
Watcher soul, then we've got dev tools.
Yeah.
Watcher doesn't have one. He was born before
No.
Fearfell.
No.
I'm getting hit, bro.
No, he wasn't.
Hmm.
They have any cards over here?
Anyway, this allows us to look at stuff
Yeah,
that we didn't have access to before.
handy dandy tool.
Does it?
If we have the knowledge of what could possibly happen, we can prepare for it.
We can check what Cosmina's soul has done in past iterations. What
Oh,
word
and well, we
would
didn't
it
add that. We didn't put the addendum in the description. did we?
I don't know. Everything should be on your end, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think. No, we didn't add the addendum to it. I copied the first written version.
These are,
What's the addendum?
yeah, these are die.
The soul cannot be
You
copied.
wake up naked, son.
That's some
Oh.
bullshit.
Alright, never mind. I
How the
stand
fuck can
corrected.
we? How the fuck can we copy fucking the first soul, but not?
No,
this?
you can't. Yeah,
First.
yeah, you can't copy the first soul.
It's fucking huge.
Okay. Then that means you changed your mind on that, because I remember we talked about that.
No, I literally-
Yeah, let's
no.
Fuck her up, and I was like, yeah, she's not gonna use it.
No, I said no. You cannot. You could not. I told Carm in the very beginning,
No.
like before campaign, that she could not.
We couldn't copy the first.
I guess we gotta go up these
Okay.
fucking stairs.
I just remember that we had a conversation about that, and
No,
when I learned it.
when I made Cosmina's soul, I made the first soul to counteract that one. That's how they're
And
balanced.
plus, you also have to remember something else that's important to think about here, Baron, is this is a cumulative soul.
Yeah.
So this Cosmina didn't have this in her other lives.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Sorry to
I
give you
know
that bit
it
of hope
now.
and not have the addendum added. I meant
Yeah,
to write
that's-
that in.
Crippling. How dare.
I'm sorry, I meant to write that in.
Alright, gentlemen. There's a lieutenant and a captain up this fucking staircase. We killed the lieutenant as fast as possible and jumped the captain.
In my defense, I
out.
haven't looked at this for months now, so.
Yeah.
Rand, you're gonna have to try to parry him.
So, what is the plan?
I'm gonna go
What's the
inside this
plan?
house.
Stop the loops?
I apologize, Miss Delapis. You seem. Ah, I see.
Oh, it did.
I don't know much more than you do, I'm afraid. In fact, the Cult of the Watcher, as I said, was a recent information.
Okay. I have to ask you something. If it comes down to it, and I have to kill the first, will you hold any ill will if I do?
No. The first has become a bit of a thorn in my side, if I'm being quite honest.
They're a brute. So. The others don't seem as invested in stopping these loops as you and Elias are.
I don't know
No.
where the fucking trainer's at.
Well, NG perhaps, but
Definitely not Nathaniel.
Nathaniel is definitely more dedicated towards his ceasing of kindred.
I hate to break it to him, someone beat him to it.
Good they now.
They did.
And how did this come about?
It's not my story to tell.
I see.
Besides, I wouldn't give you a very good answer anyway. I wasn't there.
And I'm sure you don't quite understand either.
No, I don't. But he's dead and gone.
That will be some unfortunate news to break to Nathaniel.
Jaco stares at Lewin like, what the fuck? She knows. Like, she knows, but she doesn't. It's like...
He's gonna look at Jaco and shrug.
I'm sorry, is there something I'm not understanding?
It's a long story, that's all. It's a long and complicated one, and as I said, it's not my story to tell.
Then whose story would it be to tell?
One of my companions.
Would it perhaps be the mysterious one?
Which one?
Alright, ready?
You have one mysterious person in your party, still.
That's right.
I dare say I have two. But yes, him.
I see. Well, I admit that I would quite like to meet him.
I do not know if he has any interest in meeting you. In fact, I believe he said as much.
That's a shame. Well, being said,
Just this
we
is
do
the
have some
border. There's a
additional,
bandit camp
somewhat
somewhere.
unfortunate news
What would that be?
in regards to this staff that we are also desperately attempting to collect. The only person that seems to have been able to withstand holding it, if even for a moment. And here she's going to is going to turn her head towards Shaco.
Shaco's going to wiggle her fingers.
Why do you keep doing that?
Magic.
I'm magic too. I'm literally made of magic.
Well,
Yes, but Miss Shaco seems to be a special case.
That's good, I suppose. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth.
So, I have yet to understand what exactly has changed from this loop as opposed to the others, but perhaps this change will allow
Actually, I
her
remember
to
correctly. This bitch is a magic user, so
retrieve
we
the
have
staff
to
without any
put
further
it down
issues.
very quickly.
Loon's gonna look at Chaco, and he gives her this look that just says, "You and I are gonna
That's
talk."
not expert
she's
one.
gonna wiggle her
Right, that guy over
fingers.
there, magic. Killed them. To the left. Yes, go, 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 go,
Do
go,
I
go.
see anything odd with True Sight on Cirilla?
No, you do not.
Told you, magic.
Okay, cool.
Behind Raw!
Can you keep a secret for me? Think of it as a sign of trust.
I've kept many secrets.
I can spot the first through any
Help Raw!
disguise.
Where's Raw? We gotta help him. I don't even have
I
one.
did notice that you seem to be wearing an eye patch.
Indeed. I've put it in my pocket. I haven't
I'm
been
down.
wearing it for some time since we arrived, just to stay on my toes.
If anyone can get to my bag and get my bandage, you can get it back up. But you have no money. Oh my god. No, never mind.
I'm
we're
not
good.
missing an eye. I'm
I'll
simply
just
hiding
I'll try
one.
to tank as much as possible.
It can be a bit disorienting to see into another plane.
We cannot step in
Well.
at the wrong time for people to get us. I barely know. I've almost
Perhaps
got
Miss Chaco might know more, but your letter, as hostile as it was,
Apologies, I was under the impression that you were in charge of the first steeds.
I'm almost out of steam.
no, though she listens to me on occasion, I have a feeling that is mostly at the behest of the Watcher himself.
I gotta
More
step
than
out
likely.
of the stem that will set back in.
Of whom I have a feeling I have met.
Tell me what you know.
Fuck.
A please would be nice.
Ari, it's just, please. It was
Here, 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 here.
You
Alright.
an
do
important
great.
piece of information.
There's two. Make them count.
The largest reason why I have established the church, aside from my own overall goals,
Top of the stairs.
was originally,
No!
I believe, at his behest.
He added a third swing, brother.
That makes
He-
sense.
He met with one of the first bearers.
Raw, can you go get my
Yes.
bandage out of my bag? Oh, it is.
I believe once he came to understand and realize what
Go,
was
go,
happening
go.
with it. friendship.
Alright, listen. Grant, I'm gonna draw his attention. You need to attack him from behind when I
Granted.
draw his attention.
I only saw him again and was reminded of his existence through all of my memories. In this loop.
I am going to pause you guys here, and we are going to cut over to Dante. Dante. So I need to know who is all staying at the house.
I'm going.
Cosmina's going? Okay. Alright, let me pop Cosmina down. Over on this one. God,
You know
there's...
who we're forgetting in this room? We're forgetting Toda, the kid, and Charles.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just say they teleported outside the room because I didn't
don't
want to
try.
deal with Toda seeing Jaco seeing Toda right
We're not gonna cover that. We'll get there.
The mood.
We'll get there.
Nah, dude, just come get a couple hits.
Okay,
Okay,
so
if you draw
Cosmina
it,
is gonna
I'll
go.
finish him.
Charles is gonna join you, Cosmina. Toda's gonna hang back.
Oh, thank God, you finished him. Hey, this is yours. Yeah, that's yours now.
There you are. Ivy, Rico, are you gonna go? And
I know
Panroll, are you
you're
gonna go?
looking around for cloth right now before y'all get mad. We're gonna have to find cloth and get
I'll go.
Okay. Panroll?
Yes, I've been talking this whole time. I forgot I muted my microphone.
Understood. Alright, so that being the case, that means only Toda and the child are remaining. Alright.
I was being a good cookie.
You get a head pat.
And a
Not
drop
from
kick down
Cosmina.
the flight of stairs.
So we are gonna do.
You get a head pat from the giant fist.
No!
What is with you and this giant fist?
I love it.
It's a fucking SpongeBob reference.
Yeah, where
Yeah.
I don't get it, but it's still funny.
Alright, you guys are free to start walking and roaming Coca. There are. You guys see the map, right?
Yeah.
There are little shops around the place.
Oh
It's
boy.
rather busy.
We need to find. We need to
I
find
see a fun thing off to the side over here.
have one linen. If someone has one linen, we can.
Yes. Still using the
Exploration.
original art.
Yes, I can't. I love him. I love the original art. I should have done the one where he's like squat.
You need to give this man an Adidas tracksuit and a cigarette and make him slab squat.
As
And
you,
a bottle of
wait,
Coke.
Panel, wait.
I got
Let's
the
reverse
key to
the
the
party.
fucking upstairs. Come on.
Oh, I was
I-
gonna run
I-
off on my own and explore.
I got up to close the door
Yeah,
and
but
my
I
cat
also
ran
want to
in
go
and
see the
stole my
cool
chair.
things. So just wait a minute.
oh, what?
Oh, I
your
was going
your
to
cat
do-
stole your chair?
So we need to go back to the
Yeah.
place.
Ah, okay.
This is area safe, and I have the key for it.
Oh, so you're
Maybe.
standing away from your desk.
Yeah, I went to get up to close the door and she just dashed it and stole my chair.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds
As
about
they
right.
do.
for
Okay,
cat
oh,
behavior.
Brutal Club. Nice. A simple bow, does 26 pierce. I need this ghost eyes for alchemy. What?
From the back side. Can we see the back side of this
Rest is
building? now?
crap.
Yeah, you see that this is a book and mirror shop. A very weird combination.
Very odd combination, but I want to go because it's a bookshop.
As you guys are going around and about, it is kind of loud outside. However, it gets a little bit louder the closer you get to this shop.
It's so slow.
Oh, Panner, sorry, you can move again.
Oh, you're good. I'll follow
Here,
you
what
guys.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna before you guys get all the way up there, I'm gonna make like a little crowd like right here.
Yeah, I'm going for
There we go.
Brutal.
And a little crowd right here, just kind of watching what's going on.
Just copy and paste.
Yeah, that's the best way to go about it.
Yeah.
Well, let me pull him back some.
It was in the chest, so I think Karen got it big
Yeah,
Nice
so
clothes, bro. Looking
with Dante
fancy.
over here, it's like,
Holy
oh,
shit.
Dante, I think I see a bookstore.
I also appear to see that it sells mirrors.
Yes, I was trying to not think too much about that. It's such an odd
Oh shit,
combination.
these pots in here, we can sell these, right? I'm gonna go steal some. Oh shit.
As you
Well.
guys,
I already
Oh.
picked
Yeah,
one.
there we go.
all right, as you guys begin to turn around the corner, somebody is thrown this way and almost knocks into you, Ivy and
Oh.
Kazumina. You see, it is a young man who looks like he's supposed to be wearing a monk's robe, but it's undone and his chest is out and he has tattoos all over himself and he looks like an absolute delinquent. And he rolls and he gets back up and he starts running in, and as you guys can see, there is a huge fight that is building up between some guards and these kids. Although they're practically grown men in front of the shop.
Oh, wonderful.
Wait, Emma, hold on. I was gonna say I was gonna catch this one over here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's the only
He was
one
about to run
walking out,
back
so
in.
something cool.
Excuse me.
Huh? Sorry.
What?
Huh?
What's going on? Emma?
We're fighting the authority.
Oh dear.
If Loon was here, he'd go, yeah, fuck the man!
Why are you fighting the authority?
Because they're oppressing us.
Yeah!
How exactly is it that they're oppressing you?
They want us to put our shirts back on, and he gets up and he starts running back in.
French fries, thank you. Oh
I
my
see.
God.
I think not. And Dante's gonna roll up his sleeves.
You see,
Oh,
as
dear.
you guys round the corner, you see what looks like the head guy with the big, he has a pompadour hairstyle. And he swings his elbow back, and as he swings back up to punch the guard, and his body, like his fist, it takes the body going up into the air, and you guys could visibly see like the air particles anime style as he punches in. And for just the briefest moment, it looks like something exits his body as the man collapses to the
Oh,
ground.
Shit. Yeah, we're going to sleep to the left. The
Oh.
shark campfire should still be here. I just like them bitches.
You also take note that his eyes were glowing.
Oh my god, my back. I need that.
Oh, is he an actual JoJo character now?
Yeah, you
I,
hit the traps.
he has a soul.
Here.
Should we
You
do
have
it?
one.
Alright.
No, here.
Dante, you're going to do something.
Yep. I am activating my Fierce Soul.
Got you?
Okay, who are you activating it on?
The JoJo character.
Okay,
Okay. Minnie, I'm sorry.
I don't
No.
quite have a stat sheet
Okay,
for
I
him.
had a life potion. I didn't
What was the save that he needs to make?
He needs some
It's okay, I
A.
had a life potion. I
It's
didn't
all
have
about
to
the
use
saves.
it, but
They're not strength, so I think I'm only gonna have a +2 to that save. So we're just gonna do, because he's gonna mostly wisdom. Alright, he fails.
he sat down. Yeah, I was still killing him.
Ah, yeah, he definitely failed.
Yeah.
Oh lord.
Your chains come up and you bind this dude. And the other two guards see this and they start lomping onto him.
Alright, alright. I'm going to ease past this man.
Stop this at once.
The guards look
Man is-
look up at Dante as they're trying to get this guy who's there.
No.
The civilian shouldn't be in the middle of this. We have this under control.
The man is already
He had-
restrained, and yet you're beating him.
They were just glomping onto him. They dogpiled him. That they weren't beating him.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
yeah,
She's making it more,
yeah.
more dramatic.
Okay,
Yeah.
we are not beating him. He's a monk of the monastery.
Perhaps a more succinct explanation of the situation is in order.
One of the kids behind. We don't have to explain anything to you, old man.
Raw.
I wasn't asking you.
Well, you were asking. We pull him back.
Oh,
I
which
was
one?
talking to a guard.
Yeah, I know, but the guy in the they're just assholes.
I can make this great potion. Oh my god. Yes. Dude, you're
They're just a couple of delinquents from the monastery who want to change the way that we do things. That is all. They're just going through. This is a weekly thing, daily at this point.
And what is it exactly that they're wanting to
Oh
change?
shit, I need crystal powder. Do you have to have 4 mana stone on you for some reason?
You should speak with the monks. He answers strainly.
So they represent
It's a warrior's potion. I need
the whims of the monastery at large.
They're supposed to be representing, but they're doing a horrible job of it.
Cosme is going to turn to the monk over here that was shouting at Dante.
Mhm.
Excuse me, sir. Would you mind to explain to me what it is that you are trying to change?
I think 2 hours of guarding should get.
The monk straightens up for a minute, and then his face reddens. We should have more freedom.
What kinds of freedoms are you asking for?
Someone's still.
Well, we should be able to eat what we want, sleep when we want, and, well, be with whoever we want.
Are you not allowed that already?
We're not supposed to mingle with the likes of you. And he points at Kazmina.
My mage fucked me up.
You're not supposed to mingle with the likes of me.
Yeah, he fucked me up.
He makes a broad hand motion like an hourglass.
Ah, I see.
I believe he means to say that he is abstinent.
We don't have to.
Yes, I gathered his
Yeah, this is all out. Yes.
And what is it exactly that is keeping you, she kind of looks towards the guard now,
I'm still super hurt.
from allowing this?
Our elders.
I'm dead ass.
Your
gonna
elders.
sleep like a whole day with
Yes.
I swear to God.
I assume it is a tradition.
Yes.
Oh, we're here from.
That's fine. This is like our... This is our third arrest this week.
Yeah, I hope so. That's a lot of fucking silver. I only have
So you're
72
arresting
silver in my name right
them.
now. And then, so I
We-
These children.
Alright. How do we want to do?
I'm 26.
Do we want to lose one person, have them sell it, and then buy it back?
Children. After fighting them in the streets.
They're grown men.
How old are you, sir?
I'm 26.
Yeah, because.
No, the guard.
Yeah, because
Oh,
he can't pick
the
up
guard-
the weight down by our
Oh,
feet.
I'm like 24.
Oh, I see.
There is though the guy who's on the ground looks like he could be in his 40s, but he is like saliva pouring out of his mouth right now.
And
Your
what's
loot
wrong
is
with
that
him?
sword this time around.
He probably used his we got a problem out of this one. He can punch your soul right out of you. Ha.
Oh my.
Like
The-
a Doctor
the the kid the guy in the who Dante has bound kind of like lifts his the shackles on his wrist up as he is holding the bird at everybody here.
Dante's just gonna tighten the chains.
He grabs the one at his neck.
Dante, is it possible to at least release his neck so he can speak?
I suppose.
Why don't you forge and then.
And he will do so.
As you unstrain his neck, explicitives start pouring out of his mouth.
Yes, we understand. I'm going to a subtle cast suggestion.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask him, or well, tell him. I think perhaps we might all be able to come to an accord if you could explain to us your grievances specifically. That's a fair. Oh wait, that's Dante. My apologies.
Yeah, I was rolling my health,
Oh, okay.
my damage.
He needs a. I think it's a whiz. Yeah, a whiz.
It's a wisdom, so he's gonna have a high one. I'm just gonna try to math it out of where I want him to be. So
Oh boy.
I'm gonna assume he has that much. This is gonna definitely change, but his wisdom's obviously gonna be like one of the highest. But I'm just
Why would you
I-
check?
okay. He is not having it. Well, because monks also use their wisdom too.
Well, yeah, but what I mean is, don't they use their dex more than their wisdom?
No, they use both.
Yeah.
Their
I just
wisdom,
mean-
their wisdom makes their DC saves.
Oh, I didn't know that was their DC.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was dex or
Yeah.
some shit.
No.
No, Dex is their Dex is their attack and stuff, but
Yeah,
wisdom
dex
is
is
their
their attack, their AC and initiative.
yeah. And then wisdom is wisdom actually is I believe is
Yeah, it's
added to
also
their
AC.
AC,
Mm-hmm.
It
but
is.
it's their Dex stuff versus like stunning strike and things like that.
Mhm.
So that's a fail.
Yep.
That's a mega fail because the DC was a 23.
All right. So he repeats, but with more explicitives of the same thing the guy was saying, and his eyes briefly glance towards the shop next to them.
I see.
In fact, Ivy, you recognize. Sorry, Rico would recognize this street.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And this guy. And possibly this shop as well.
Fuck.
What?
Well,
Oh, I recognize about
What?
you recognize it.
Yeah.
it.
You've seen it before.
Yeah.
Deja vu.
Deja vu.
Not
Well,
again.
Perhaps we might be able to all come to a bit of an accord over the situation. These traditions do seem rather strenuous. Perhaps rather than actually fighting it out in the streets, you all might be able to actually attempt to come to some sort of compromise.
Okay.
That will have to be taken with the head monastery. Regardless, we should take him back to take him to jail, and then we'll probably end up releasing him because the monks tell us to release him. So
Well, if you're going to release him anyway, is there any point?
they look at all the bystanders that are staring at them. There kind of is.
Well, yes, but I mean, you've already made a fair bit of a scene simply fighting out in the streets like this.
This was peaceful at first until he threw the punch.
We'll figure it out.
Yes, and isn't it on you, as a member of the guard, to be above that?
They need to be brought to somewhat justice. He's just gonna sit in there for like 3 hours at most. What am I? Oh my god.
May I make a suggestion?
No, you are.
They look at you, Dante.
Have any one of you
Yeah, dude, that's like
considered the
the fucking,
prospect
like,
that if
half
you
of us,
are
like, 50
unsatisfied with the
self-control.
constraints of your vow under the monastery, that you ought just defect?
They look at Dante like he's insane.
Like jumps everywhere.
Well,
They look at you like you're insane.
What is keeping you tied to the monastery?
our jobs, our career, our faith.
And
Okay,
yet
you know what?
you stand here protesting the lot of it.
Oh wait, are you talking to the guards or are you talking to the delinquents?
No, the monks.
Oh
you
my
fucking-
god, I'm sorry. I was like, what? Okay, sorry. Well, we've thought about it, but why would we do that when we could just be a part of it and they could change for us?
Unfortunately, that is not how long-standing tradition works.
We could make our own gang.
You could, well, perhaps rather than making your own gang, you could establish your own monastery.
They look at the one who is bound still, with hope and pride.
They can get their own monastery with blackjack and hooker. Fuck that.
You are
that-
free to do as you please, but you are not free from the consequences of your actions. Hence, and he's gonna
Brother, here,
nod
take
his
this
head
shit off my
towards
fucking hands.
Shad.
You can sell it for
Um,
food. I honestly do not care. Or I can use this.
Well, we need our boss to be able to do that. Yeah, our boss is strong. We kind of need him.
Just one. Oh, you can have it then.
Right.
I'm gonna-
What I mean is, continuing to act out in this way will only get you in further trouble with the monastery in which you have tied yourselves to. Consider a different path, and he's going to release Shad.
Shad drops and mutters more explicitives, and he starts to get himself up.
A little bit more geared up.
We're still going to take him in for the night.
Well, if you would
The
like.
law is the law, after all.
I see.
And the guards will take Shad and they will, I guess, sort of cuff him, tie him up. I don't know. And they're gonna pull him back. Well, thank you. Although you did not have to intervene, we do appreciate it.
My pleasure.
This guy's gonna come over and he's gonna lift his buddy who's been knocked out cold on the ground. And the three other guys, they're gonna stare and give it some time before they will chase after. What's going on here? Oh my god, please, for the love of God. Can I... Okay, I wanna... Yeah, I wanna take these guys away. I'm gonna stick them in that house for now. Thank you.
Yes.
Dante will bow.
That's just
Alright,
the
we're
whole thing.
gonna leave unless there's anything else you guys want from them.
No, not currently.
Okay.
Oh, that was certainly entertaining.
Definitely interesting. Though I'm very glad that the disruption is gone. I may now peruse the bookstore. And here she just kind of
I
like
need blood mushrooms.
gives a very slight little shimmy of excitement.
Mm-hmm.
I'll walk on into the bookstore because I'm excited too.
Yeah, I knew that.
Well, I'm gonna
Charles,
go
like-
to the mirror store.
They're the same thing.
Charles, are you coming?
Yeah.
In the lighthouse.
Yeah.
You paid the rent for it. I'm just gonna go use shit into the lighthouse. I'm not gonna station it in the lighthouse.
Do you have any spell books in here? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go up to the front.
Sorry.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, and she looked like she wasn't paying you like half attention until you got in her attention. I'm gonna post her art real quick. Give me just a second. Let me
And a gavel beetle.
find it because I'm a little bit blind here.
Mushroom, guys. If you do get one, this
Paste. There we go.
I'll give you a
She's-
life potion for it.
She's adorable, is what she is.
I Yeah, she is adorable.
She's gonna look up. Hello.
Oh, what was she doing before?
She was looking at herself in a mirror.
Uh,
Oh.
I see a cellar.
But she wasn't like she wasn't like, over herself or stuff. She was just kind of like taking like a couple strands of her hair and like spinning it between her fingers as if she's like focusing in on something.
You wouldn't happen to sell any spell books?
Spell books? She thinks for a moment. No, I don't. I'm sorry.
That's perfectly fine. I just thought I'd ask.
I do have other books.
What kinds, if you don't mind?
I have adventure books.
Adventure book. That seems interesting. Is there any in particular that you recommend?
It was 17 hours.
She thinks for a minute. And she's thinking real hard on this one. The Chosen One and his backup party. That one's a good one.
I now understand what kind of store we've walked into.
The Chosen One and his backup party.
She's thinking again. I mean, there's there is also a sort of magical book, but it's more like you have to read it as an adventure, but it might have some spells in there that you could possibly learn. It's a Magic for Morons, a beginner's guide.
With Grand having the damage-dealing weapon around here, I'm valuing my life. I'm gonna just hold the line while Grand beats the shit out of him.
That's hilarious.
Oh, Lewin would love that.
Yeah,
I can't
What
help
was
but
it?
agree.
I wasn't close to that.
There's
Don't worry
and
about it. We'll tell you when you get it.
and if you really like funny stories, there's The Goblin's Guide to Surviving Adventures.
I see. The Goblin's Guide, and Cosmina has like already procured like a small notebook.
adventuring in the mountain.
Goblin's Guide to Surviving Adventures.
Do we have enough?
Magic for Morons, was it?
And then there's also one called The Prophecy is Wrong, actually.
We don't have a fishing harpoon.
Prophecy's wrong. I know that one out of character.
Fishing harpoon out of your room?
And what was the first one you said?
The Chosen One and his backup party.
The Chosen One and his backup party. Does any of this sound interesting, Charles?
I like that first one. I think it's fun.
No.
I see. And I'm sorry, I didn't get your name,
Hannah.
Miss Hen.
I mean, they do. The score rate's
Do
so
you happen to
fucking
have any romance novels?
There's The Bard's Guides to Dodging Responsibilities.
Who wrote that?
Perhaps perhaps what is the gender protagonist in that one? Do you know?
Sorry, it's just a slice laugh. It's killing me. Oh, fuck. Well, it's a man's.
I see. Well, we'll take a look at the recommendations you've already given us.
Oh, well, are you looking for a female lead?
Preferably, yes.
There's the half elf who couldn't commit.
We're gonna go to the mountain first, and then... we just gotta go to the mountain first. Shit.
Do you know what that one's about at all?
I haven't read it myself.
Yourself, Matt?
Huh?
I didn't. If you said something else, I didn't hear it.
I'm dying. I'm dying. I am dying. Yeah, I'm dying. Charles walks over to a shelf, and he's looking at it. He pulls out a book, and he reads the title of it. And his eyes kind of narrow a bit. And he looks back up at everybody.
Yes, Charles?
The curse of the talking sword that won't shut up.
Oh, I know who that is.
I feel like that is one we'll probably want.
Panroll, as you're back there, you
I'm in
find...
the mirrors.
Oh, you're looking at the mirrors. As you look in the mirrors, you notice some of them kinda are a little bit warped in weird ways. Like if you, like the comedy mirrors, you know, the one in circuses.
Funhouse Moira.
Yeah, Funhouse. Ivy, are you looking at Rico? Are you looking at any books?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab one of the. Grab one of the funhouse mirrors and go. Oh god, my mouse is. Oh god, why am I lagging? I bring this over and go, hey Charles, does this look weird to you?
Charles turns and looks at it, and he sees like his nose is super big, and he just like covers his face with the book. Yeah.
Drops the book he's looking at, covers his face.
Rico, as you pick up a book, you read the title, "The Revenge of the Background NPCs."
Oh god.
I feel like we need to be writing down the titles of these.
Dante, do you want to pick up a book?
Sure.
Chosen by the prophecy, ignored by the gods.
Hey, can you give me that those
So
fangs?
Chaco.
I just have one. I just need one thing.
I'll leave the mirror with Charles and I'll go look for a book.
Why would you leave the mirror? Go put the mirror back.
Why would you let
That's
the guy
bad.
who can animate inanimate objects hold the mirror?
Oh yeah.
You can
Never
sell
mind.
usually, but I just
Oh my
think-
god!
I
No,
forget that
no. Hold on. He left the mirror with Charles. Emma just he'd have to touch it.
Yeah, you have to be careful.
Oopsies.
Ooh, there's a mining deposit.
So I need to know,
That's not
Emma.
my pickaxe.
Does it come alive?
No, he's not stressed out, so he seems to have gotten better with his abilities.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go look for a book as well.
Okay. As you look for a book, you find one called "How to Befriend the Boss Monster," and then in parentheses, "and not die."
And not die.
I might take this one.
I was gonna say that's Panroll. Panroll and his Sky Daddy.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Hannah is just smiling pleasantly at the counter.
No, she never answered my question.
What was the question?
She said the half elf that couldn't commit, and then said it was about herself.
No, she said she hadn't read it herself.
Oh, okay. See, that's what we had.
Oh.
You might did not pick that up.
Oh
'cause
my
all I
goodness.
heard was myself.
Who's that about? Myself. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Recognize this woman?
Yes, you do recognize this woman.
Did I have good terms with her?
You recognize her from a Meanwhile, Sly.
Oh shit, that's right.
Literally, yeah.
I know exactly the one she's talking about.
I do as well.
Remember.
Do you remember now?
Kind of, yeah. I have to go pour into my meanwhile.
No,
Where I was
it's fine.
going in.
Half orc.
Are you maybe? Is there any other books you're looking for, by the way?
Perhaps mystery?
She thinks. Taverns, troubles, and terrible decisions.
French trust.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yes, I will. I think I may actually be collecting all of these.
I mean, there's another one, but it's more of a comedy mystery.
But let me have a look around.
Okay.
I'm gonna go around and pick up all of the books she's given me.
Oh my god.
So that is, well, okay, except for the bar.
Okay.
So that's the half elf that couldn't commit.
Charles is perusing books, and he grabs a book, and he's gonna make sure to have the cover face down as he carries it.
Wow.
What do you have there, Charles?
Nothing. It's just a book.
Yes, I'm curious. What's caught your eye?
It's just a book. I'm gonna read it later.
I'm gonna go take a look in the section that he was looking at.
It's books inspired by roles.
Books inspired by roles?
Yeah, so like you'll see How to Steal Anything by a Rogue, including the plot.
Interesting.
Diplomacy is for the Weaklings by the Barbarian.
Of course.
Healing Spells and Passive Aggression by a Cleric.
When do we get to fight by a fighter?
I'm not a fighter, I just hit things really well.
Monk.
There is Summon Minions and Other Terrible Ideas.
Warlock.
Warlock's Guide to Reading the Fine Print.
Help me kill the guy.
That's great. But
Yeah, you should have.
Why I cast Identify on everything.
The wizard, yep.
I have Fireball and I'm not afraid to use it.
Also the wizard.
Sorcerer. Rangers, rogues, raccoons, my adventuring companions.
The druid. No, the ranger, probably.
Um,
How to not end up in an area during mating season by the druid.
but yeah, there's also, no, actually no, there isn't, because he took the book.
He took the book.
He took-
Okay,
he-
so what's one of the classes we haven't mentioned then? He didn't take the sorcerer book.
No, he did not.
The bard. She didn't say anything about bards.
I think he took the bard book.
Just focus on this guy and we'll run our
I'm trying to think, Emma, about the names of the books you gave me.
Brother, stop freaking out about the shrimp.
Dante, you do see that there is a kids section.
That's not my job.
Fuck me.
Dante will peruse the kids section.
Yeah. I was gonna say that's.
There's kids and then slightly to a little bit older. It's just, for, yeah, it's like a kid section, but maybe slightly older. You see The Dragon Who Wanted to Open a Bakery. How to Conquer a Kingdom in 5 Easy Steps.
Come on, we got this thing.
Oh my god. I wonder who read that.
This is for children.
Yes. Why do we keep splitting the party?
I like that one. Magic for Morons, I think, was one of them.
Oops, all kobolds.
No. I hate them. We haven't even seen one. What is kobolds right now? Fucking kobold in the city. They're not real. It's the government milking you. It is. Kobolds aren't real.
The
Okay,
soldier won't shut up.
fucking Joe Rogan.
Rico, a book catches your eye.
Oh no.
My coworker is a lich and other workplace woes.
Let's see, the soldier won't shut up. Okay, Emma, I need to know. I've got.
Wounded.
Hold on.
Backing out. There we go.
The half elf that couldn't commit, Taverns, something in troubles. I couldn't remember the rest of that. The
Taverns.
chosen one is back up. Sorry.
Taverns, trouble, and terrible decisions.
Taverns, trouble, and terrible. Taverns, trouble, and terrible. The chosen one and his backup party.
Mm-hmm.
Magic for morons.
Mm-hmm.
The sword that won't shut up.
Yeah.
Is that all of them?
The ones that you wanted to pick out, yeah.
Okay. So the only one I was missing was the bard one.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
There's also a book called Dragons Don't Pay Rent.
Dante will pick up all the dragon ones except for the How to Conquer a Kingdom.
And
Yep.
5 easy steps.
Yeah.
So did you find any love books? Romance novels?
Did I?
Did you? That's what Hannah's asking.
Well, I'm looking.
Well, there's that time I fell in love with a beholder.
I mean, beauty is in the eye of it.
Definitely I don't want that one.
Accidentally married at a gelatinous cube.
Nope.
Jin.
Yeah, shit.
I don't know if I could say that.
Don't want that one either.
Gran, we're coming. Just run, Gran.
Um, well, I don't know if there's any...
Yeah?
I had hair in my mouth.
Story, bro.
Yeah.
Is there anything that has like something about self-esteem in the title?
Fishing spot.
Um,
There's a bird down the hill. But we not let it get away this time.
hmm.
No, he's not.
Enemies to lovers to casualties of a fireball? No.
No, that one sounds good. I want that one.
Okay. Well, there is My Heart Belongs to the Dragon Who Burned My Village. And Charles speaks up for a minute.
Enemies to casualties of a fireball.
Loving the Lich, a surprisingly tender tale of undeath.
Turn up her cool kid.
Wow.
Bound by magic, taxes, and matrimony.
Found I want that. Magic, taxes, and matrimony.
That sounds like it's about.
You had me at roll for initiative.
Nah, it's
What's
good.
That's
initiative?
It's like I don't what how do you roll for initiative?
Not bad.
What's that one? I fell in love with the dragon that burned down my village. Or
Yeah,
something?
yeah. My heart belongs to the dragon who burned my
Oh,
village.
okay.
I love that. That one's really good.
Kissing the rogue who stole my family heirloom.
Thanks to the dragon that burned down my village.
The paladin's oath and her forbidden love for the warlock.
I want that one.
That
Shaco.
one's steamy.
Oh wait, no, that's Merrick.
Oh my god! How to date a demon without losing your soul.
Garrett.
The beholder stole my heart and my eyeballs.
Oh,
What?
The beholder stole my heart and my eyeballs.
Any lightning resistant armor, apparently?
That's a fucking horror story for Ruin.
Romancing the Mimic. A love story full of surprises.
Probably. It tanks her.
That
No,
sounds
thank you.
really funny. I like that. That's a good one.
Loving a werewolf. A full moon affair.
Momo.
My boyfriend, the Chimera.
What the fuck are you talking
is
What are you
perspective.
saying?
Yeah, no, it is.
Guy, the Vampire's Guide to Dating Adventures.
Hey, I think we know someone who needs that.
In the arms of an orc.
I know
Oh.
2 people who need that now.
Yeah.
Maybe 3. Maybe
Married to a Minotaur, a labyrinth of love.
Oh,
Oh,
I just
mine's
groaned.
It's on Spotify.
I've collected enough books. I don't need. Cosmina's already got like her arms full of books.
Panril, I fell in love with the boss monster.
Oh god. Hold on, how to befriend the BB? Then I fell in love with the boss.
Yeah, it's a sequel.
Oh no.
That feel when Merrick is the boss monster.
Listen,
Merrick's gone AWOL. Panrel's changed direction.
No. Oh, forever pining. That's the best gag.
From dungeon delving to wedding planning. He proposed in the middle of combat, and I said yes.
I'm taking that one from Dungeon
That
Delve
was
to wedding planning.
Is saving the world with my ex, who's still mad I stole the loot.
You stole the loot. Okay. I was
I
like,
like
why
that
would you
one.
steal a loot though?
Caught between 2 rogues who both rolled nat 20s on charisma.
Oh no.
The knight who fell for a ghost and couldn't stop screaming.
No, I have too many books. Listen, Evan,
Listen.
this is like me going to the fucking bookstore IRL.
My orcish wedding planner, love bows and battle axes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Lovette's first smite.
11. I have 11 books. How much is that gonna cost me?
11 books?
I have 2.
I'm gonna charge you guys like 25 gold for each because these are gold.
25 gold!
Oh, 25 gold.
That's like asking for, what, $250 for a book?
Fuck.
For multiple books.
No, that's what I'm saying. So if I can.
Yeah. Oh, okay,
Highway
so
robbery.
8 hours should
So
be
is my
good. 2
total-
hours in ambush. Wow, actually, I need to do.
25?
Fuck.
How many books do you have?
I have 11.
Let's go to here so I can do some repair as well.
Let me math. Let me go look up something. Hold on.
your total is 275.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me go look at the prices of books real quick. No, yeah. No, that's a spell book.
I was gonna say, spell books are different.
Okay, mundane books cost 10 gold. These aren't mundane. I had you guys rolling on the floor, so I'm gonna say 15.
What do you mean these aren't mundane?
I had you guys rolling on the floor. Therefore,
These are mundane.
no.
They're mundane books, ma'am.
Oh my-
Like, unless they have some special thing to each of them.
Well, some of them actually do.
Some
Okay,
of them are
that's
magic. What
fine.
do they do?
That's fine, so I don't mind you charging me 15 for some
Okay,
of the ones that
hold on.
do.
1, 2, 3,
Emma knows which 2 I grabbed.
4. 4. Okay, 4 of those books are magical, so they're gonna be 15. The rest are 10.
Okay, 4 of my books. Okay.
Yeah.
So 7 times 10.
Panel, both of your books are gonna cost 12.
12?
What?
Interesting.
It's 130. Okay.
Picked up one. I only picked up one.
Can you break an electrum?
What the fuck?
No, that's like.
Why do you need to break an electrum? These are worth gold.
Well,
I just wanted to see y'all's reaction.
I like 85. I don't like to give up.
I gotta do math.
Forbidden currency.
Literally forbidden currency.
Just gonna make the fire bigger. And then I smacked him for smacking me. And then finally, I was able to easily least for you, I still have quite a bit in my flask here.
And then I think
Emma, how big would you say these are?
which ones?
Don't get.
Because okay, so you know, they're all about the size of those Walmart novel, romance novel books.
So approximately somewhere between 200 to 300.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Cause I mean, I can read. Let me think. For a 200-page book,
Well,
if
so
I'm
it's not-
really invested, I can read that in like
So what?
maybe
fucking-
5 hours.
Yeah, no, we gotta go mine that when we get out. Oh no, can you go mine that real quick while I go to the bathroom and do a little
Yeah.
bit? Because I need the mana stones for powdered crystal.
So for 11 of them.
Anybody else who's getting a book? I think it is 10 gold.
3.
Dante, which books are you getting?
All the dragon ones.
One of them is going. Which all the dragon ones. Okay. One of them is going to be 13 gold.
Okay. So I don't remember exactly how many
did
that
you buy?
was.
That's,
Okay, all right. Let me just like let me go through all the dragon ones that I had. The dragons don't pay rent. Give me a second. Oh my god, my nose is itchy. The dragon who wanted to open a bakery. Cosmina did get the one with the romancing the dragon, right?
he's talking. I think he's talking about the children.
Yeah, I think there's just two.
Yeah.
One of them will be 13. Yeah, I think there's just two.
Okay. So 23 total.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
why are mine 12?
Yeah. You'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Slightly bad.
Yeah.
What was the book you guys are getting from me?
Oh,
I'm
Magic
getting
for Morons.
Rude.
Can you give me a yogurt? Yeah. I don't care what flavor. Actually, yeah, give me a blueberry.
Getting a book called Magic for Morons for the most magically inclined character.
Yeah, I know. I'm reading it first, and then I'll give it to you. Well, actually, no, because if only one of us has to know Disney Street. Yeah, I'll just give it to you. That's fine.
It's still a story.
Yeah, I know. But it's funnier if I make him read it first. Oh, Bound by Magic, Taxes, and Matrimony. I think that was one we were considering giving to you.
It's funny. It's pretty living-filled.
How many mana crystals did you get off that?
Oh, I know there. No, okay, that wasn't all of them, because there's the other one. The
What happened here? We had a little grease fire.
it was something to do with goblins.
Is it Where Does the Dungeons
Goblins.
Goblin's Guide to
Guide.
Surviving.
Adventures? Okay.
Surviving.
There was another goblin book of like, why does every dungeon smell like wet goblin?
What's up?
No, I don't. I didn't.
Lovely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Though. So we go up the mountain,
There's
grab all those
more.
I go sell the shit I picked up. That'd be
The,
fantastic.
the chosen one that was in the adventures, the adventure book.
Right.
I'm sorry, my nose is so itchy.
Chosen one is back to the party.
There's dragons don't pay rent. You guys didn't look at the Sword of Unnecessarily Exposition. The Wizard did it. An unauthorized biography. Goblin's Guide. Magic for Morons. The Prophecy is Wrong, actually.
The prophecy's wrong. That's what it was.
Look at the high rank play.
So I'm gonna spend an extra 20, I guess. It's
No.
the Goblin's Guide, and then the prophecy is wrong.
The prophecy is wrong is gonna cost you 15.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so an extra 23.
Mhm.
Or sorry, 25.
Everything else is shit.
It's funny, I said it and I'm just Alright, I'm done. I can't buy anymore. It's the problem I have whenever I go to Barnes and Noble. Listen, okay, so the year I went down to visit Druid, we stopped while we were over there. We stopped at a Books a Million because the one that was over here in Asheville when I was a kid closed down years ago. We stopped in there, and guys,
Right up there.
this was around the time that I was getting my per caps, and I didn't have to pay any bills aside from like my phone bill or
There's only
anything,
across
right?
it 2 trips. They're gonna fight that
I-
dog. Look at the trips.
I spent $500.
Oh my.
I mean, books are expensive.
I mean, to be fair, a part of the biggest expense in
I'm gonna
it
set up- listen,
was
I'm
the
gonna
fact
be-
that I
I'm
was
gonna set up
buying my
another
brother
tripwire and
a
immediately after this.
collector's set of
Oh,
standard
yeah.
light novels.
Mm-hmm.
Because he had been looking for those, and I'm pissed about it. Okay,
You got it.
I bought those for him, and then he moved into a new house with his then girlfriend, now ex-wife, and all of those books that I had bought for him in the collector's set destroyed.
Oh.
All of them are gone. I'm furious.
Well,
Anyway, I'm done.
Hannah's gonna check everybody who is picking out books out. And she's just gonna be smiling. And she looks a little bit out of it.
Thank you so much for your help today, Miss Hannah.
Yeah, no problem.
Might I ask, is everything alright?
Yeah, everything's perfectly fine.
I'm inciting that. Dante, if you would please help.
Sure.
Yeah. Dog has shit on.
You notice that kind of beneath her glasses, her eyes are just lighting up, but they are like remaining lit up.
Do you, by chance... There's no easier way to say this. Do you by chance have a fear soul?
Yeah, why?
I'm sorry, what? Yeah, what?
Yeah, why?
Oh, because your eyes are glowing.
Oh, and she's gonna lower her glasses and rub her eyes to try to get him to calm down. Yeah, it can't be helped. The glasses don't really help that.
What is your fear soul, if it's alright?
Reflections, it works with that. It's weird and complicated.
Weird and
If
complicated.
you want a life potion, if you have a blood
Yeah.
potion, then buy that guy.
And your
Grab what
glasses
you
don't
want.
help at all, are you sure?
I can see my eyeballs.
For cheap.
Let's see.
If you have a blood mushroom, all I need is a grab will be able to
Seems
make life.
terrifying. Have you by chance tried any sunglasses?
No. But I'm sure I could still see a reflection there, so it doesn't help.
Alright, well, I figured I would check in. You just seemed a bit out of sorts.
Ah, it's okay. Well, anyway, you guys should come back Anytime you want to. I always get a new stock in. Just about every day.
I will be certain to do so. I have a friend of mine who is very interested in some of the books you have here. Thank you again, Miss Holmes.
No problem.
And she will take up her purchases. And she's already tucking away most of the books into her mailbox and just has one of them already opening as she's leaving the store, reading as she's walking.
Alright. So, we can either pause here or we can jump over to the other two or other three. If you guys want to leave, that is okay, except for, well, Karm and Baron, because they're talking to each other. So at this point, you guys can leave if you want to and go do things or go to bed or something. But, yeah.
I gotta go.
Brother, I survived.
Yeah. Alright.
I need a nickname. A good one.
Before we go, are there any other interesting shops
Brother,
around
I'm
here
alive. I'm
that
coming
everybody might
back.
be able to look at during their after hours?
We can toss around fun ideas for stuff. I mean, there's an armory, there's an armor shop you guys could possibly visit. There could be a jewelry or eatery, things like that. You guys are technically in a city, so do as you want. If you think it's probably here, it's probably here.
Okay. Just figured I'd make sure everybody else has options. Since I know Baron and I took up a good chunk of the session today.
You just say no, bye, y'all.
So, has Panel gone? With no bug?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
said he had to go to work.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright. So, I'm gonna go and throw back over and let you guys go off for your heart content.
I don't remember where we were,
Well,
so.
you guys won, I can beat you.
Have fun.
We were talking about the Watcher, I believe.
Right, yeah.
I think it.
Wanna rest up.
Oh,
There we go.
Thank you.
yeah, because the last thing I mentioned was that he met with one of the first people who had the Sphere Soul, but I had only seen him, but the show had only seen him again this week. Recently. This recent meeting with the Watcher is actually why I had requested a meeting with you, Mr. Lapis.
I'm sorry, what? My brain was just fucking off. I heard you talk, I got none
Okay.
of that.
My recent meeting with the Watcher was actually the reason why I requested a meeting with you, Mr. Lapis.
How did it go?
Well, he greeted me like an old friend, which is to be expected. But some behaviors were rather worrying. Oh, speaking of which, her hand kind of lifts to her cheek. Miss Chaco,
Yeah. Yes.
do you mind checking right here for me? She's gesturing to her cheek.
Chaco, like Cyrilla's cheek or Chaco's cheek?
Cyrilla's.
I'm down.
Oh, And she's gonna lean around a bit, like, what do you mean check?
Pack my joint.
Well,
You look okay.
I see. He had placed his hand on my cheek and
One's almost dead.
well,
That was a half.
it's not important.
No, I'm not
May I?
Regardless, maybe what, Mr. Lapis?
Perform a check on you. If it bothered you enough to ask to check, I could see if you're okay.
What is it that you might see that Miss Jacob could not?
I intend to cast Detect Magic and then Detect Poison and Disease.
Nothing. She's fine.
Okay. No,
All the way to the bottom. You know where we started
those
the walk
spells
up
are
at?
fine.
That's where.
I don't see anything amiss about you. But
Well.
if it does bother you, hold on to that feeling.
Well, regardless, he stated that this would be the last week,
That's
but that there would be people who would be attempting to revert us to continuing loops, essentially. The likes of whom I can only assume he was referring perhaps to you all.
that simply is not the case.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
We've
But I was getting
We're all
attacked by
sick
both.
of this, especially me. I hate this idea of being trapped and not even knowing it.
Yes, but I had made the assumption that perhaps you would do so in order to avert
Sorry, Sabak.
his
Wow,
plans.
back to 38.
Well, as far as I'm aware,
How much
his
health did that
plans
hang have?
involve mass tragedy and the
Yeah,
ends
so where's
of
the one that was
the
one
world,
tap?
so...
No, it was a crystal thing, I think. Earlier. Oh, hey, yeah, it attacked Grand. So
My largest
now
concern is
it's
that
true.
he arrived,
So fuck you.
and here Cirilla is going to turn her head towards Chaco again.
So I'm gonna put on a 10.
He
I gotta
arrived
sleep.
right after.
No, I gotta sleep. I'm at 38 out of 100. I'm dead. I got 42 stamina.
When I left.
Hey, there's a mana
Yes,
crystal
you
high mana
departed
rock.
the
You get it.
room, and yet there was somebody still in here.
She gives a shudder.
You have
I didn't even see anybody else in here with us.
Okay, it's gonna be a long sleep.
Nor did I.
Burn health. Burn health. Just put your tent down and go to sleep. That's fine.
But it worries me, especially because he stated that he was glad for the progress that I had made in
Spam 8 hours of sleep and like
wearing Miss Chaco here down over the course of several loops to get her to voluntarily
oh fucking me. You know how much sleep this thing gave me?
assist.
This is perfect.
I don't like the sound of that.
That shit takes
Nor did I.
Well, that's a lot to sit on.
I
It would seem we've all been played for fools.
so would. As I'm sure Elias told you himself, I am willing to run the trials.
Yeah, Power is amazing, dude. It's amazing.
Well,
It's
Miss
one of my favorite
Chaco here has a wonderful ability that does make it so that the trials become inconsequential.
games. Yeah.
My only fear about
At
that
least they always drop their weapons. Well, at least they always drop their weapons.
doesn't
No,
she
they
end
all
up
do.
dying
Every single one will drop
every
their
time
weapon.
she
And
does
even if it's a
that?
human, it drops their weapon when they die.
Well, not every time. There are some times in which the ritual is interrupted by what I can only assume are members of the cult of the Watcher, though I fail to understand why exactly they would interrupt it.
What did these people look like?
That's a great fucking question.
They just wore they wore robes and stuff. I put it in the description.
Yeah, I know, that's why,
But you're also-
read it.
But you've also been blind, so like it's hard to give those
Yeah.
descriptions to
That was
yeah.
the funny part. He asked me, and Cirilla just kind of like, quote unquote, stares at him blankly.
Oh, right, sorry.
Wow, Lewin, that was really insensitive.
Are you kidding me? Rick, where did you get this?
She's
I took it from
really
the
good
Westners.
at navigating for someone who's blind.
And the whole time
Easy.
Well, you've seen my fierce sword.
Yes.
I've been talking about the hose and
I
everything thinks I spilled you.
tend to navigate most rooms by sound rather than by
My
sight.
pantyhose.
Anyway,
Regardless, the most I can tell you is that they wore robes and were very frantic in their movements.
Hopefully Drew has water.
Shaco, do you remember these people?
Yes, I do. I do.
I'm going to have to ask someone I know to show me what their friends look like.
Okay, look, we just have to get rid of this before anybody finds out.
Someone you know.
Yes, if it's not the Cult of the Watcher, then it's someone closely tied. I'd like to figure out what specifically. There's a cult here that worships an archaic spirit.
The first course is a Mexican bean soup.
Oh,
Oh.
by
These peppers for consuming?
Wouldn't very.
Right?
I would like to know if it's that cult or the Cult of the Watcher.
I would be hard pressed to say, regardless.
Yeah, you
Could
need
be
it,
the
but
same
I have
thing.
one.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, I have one left. You have one? I'm out too.
You know about
Alright, let's
the
go. We're going in.
3 spirits tied to the Watcher.
When we get through the cave, we'll be alright. We left there 10 out here.
God.
Um, no, I don't think she would, because she hasn't heard about her.
No, I've not.
Yeah.
We've kind of been focused on other areas. I can't say that I do, truthfully.
There are 3 of them. The Dreamer, the Collector, and the Consumer. They're spirits directly tied to the Watcher. They struck some kind of deal, and I'm not exactly sure what. I know this to be true because I've read through some of the Collector's archives.
Well,
Those dead guys up here.
and is there anything else in particular that stands out?
Nope.
I don't think so. Well, I'm afraid that this meeting has only been
Yeah, they're pretty strong
perhaps
too,
beneficial
so we
on my
just gotta
side.
kinda
There's
get
nothing
past
else
them.
I have.
I don't remember the path exactly,
It was
but
beneficial
maybe one of
enough
them-
for me.
Oh, yeah,
Chaco's gonna reach out to take both Cirilla and Lewin's hand. Look at that! My friends are becoming friends.
Shit.
Friends, Miss Jacob.
I'm
Yeah.
not opposed to it. You don't think
Right.
of that.
I apologize. I new revelations all around.
Yeah, that hurt.
apologies for my hostilities earlier.
You're stressed.
And I'm protecting my own.
You're stressed as you always are, I'm afraid.
Not always, just especially so recently.
That being said, I will do what I can in regards to the first, though I
All
cannot
attention.
promise anything.
It's okay. There
I will
is.
attempt to call her back, but I'm afraid at the current moment I don't have much pretense to do so.
I do believe it is right. I see another blue skull to the right. Yeah, it's down.
She does want to return the cow. Perhaps if you give her a push.
Yeah, flags right here. Way to go around.
Cyrilla kind of
No, maybe I was wrong. Yeah. I don't know. Not
pauses for a moment as if coming to a momentary realization.
Because the skull's right
Although
here, it's a straight sword.
I can only assume that by your group's sudden arrival, you intend to
Yeah, dude.
attempt the retrieval sooner.
Yeah, it's the one you. It repairs the item you have in your
Of
hand.
the staff? Yes, we would like to do that while we're here.
Then perhaps she turns towards Chaco. If you can achieve it, it would be best to leave post haste.
Where's that warrior too? Warrior has lower
To-
health. We can take
To
that
the
easy.
temple and get the staff.
I apologize. I meant afterwards.
Yeah, keep the shot distracted.
Wait.
After you retrieve the staff.
Ah,
What are you
Because-
talking about?
Well, what I can do is I can tell the first Copia that Chaco has arrived and agreed to assist us,
Yeah, we're not going that way, so don't worry about it.
and that as
But
such
run
I
down and
require
right. Yes, come down this way. Hurry.
all the acolytes.
Grab
to
the
join
shit
me.
and run. Alright, get your backpack. Let's
But
go, we're going down.
we will have already taken the staff,
Just
right?
fucking left.
Yes.
Just run.
Good.
I'm gonna grab that chest. Keep going through the thing to my opening to my left.
As for what will happen afterwards, time will only tell.
Well,
Yeah, we can fight this guy.
one thing's for sure. I'll definitely make sure these loops end.
Please do so. I may look young, but I feel as though perhaps I've lived at least 1,000 years, perhaps longer.
I'm as young as I feel.
I honestly don't know. I was just as scared as you were. Well, I haven't seen him before.
Tell me,
None of us have seen
how
that
old
before.
are you?
We've seen some pretty crazy shit.
Looks at Chaco, waiting for her to go first.
uh,
I gotta see how much mana it takes.
She points at Lewin.
Holy light.
somewhere around the same age as him.
That's a lie.
Well, okay, it's like.
You don't have to give me an exact. You can give me an approximation if that makes you feel more comfortable.
Well, mentally, I'm around his age.
She's like 110 or something.
That's how you get magic.
And how old are you, Mr. Lapis?
21.
Since you've volunteered Miss Chaco's age.
I'm 21.
21. And yet here you were thinking I was the mastermind.
Yes.
You're going to do magic, yeah?
I'm 2 years younger.
I see. What was your apprehension for meeting me?
Well, it was much the same as, well, I suppose not entirely the same. You've been a thorn in my side for just about every loop.
Have I?
Yes.
What specifically have I done, pray tell?
Fighting me at every turn.
Yeah.
Not
You-
allowing us at all to retrieve Miss Jaco to. Well, the last loop that you will recall, a lot of that fell. She kind of like lifts a hand and rubs her face. That got out of hand.
Out of hand is one way to put it.
There is only so much one can do as a head of church.
That's fine. You'll come in.
And sometimes followers are simply excited. Overzealous, perhaps.
Control delete.
Yes, excited and overzealous. Dropping this on a.
I was not referring to that, but if that is your
Ah.
largest concern.
Well, I don't know what else happened.
Then it would be best to not remind you. Regardless,
Takes ley line order.
my apprehension in regards to meeting you was that you were the same sort of villain you thought I was. Somebody working in opposition. A danger.
And you should have met with me before I got my memories back.
No. Because there was no way to know if you would be like that once you regained your memories. Or before.
I just simply meant to say that when. Before everything started happening, when Elias first joined, that would have been a good time to meet.
Discuss that. There's not much more to discuss.
I-
Explained it all.
That is still a matter of personal privacy and safety.
That is fair.
She was only 16.
I didn't think about that, but I was also only a boy.
Still 2 years older.
True.
Well, technically you were not a boy, you were 18.
A woefully inept man.
A woefully inexperienced. That being said, I'm appreciative that you've taken the time to meet with me. That we've taken the time to make some sort of amends and come to an agreement.
I would, however, like to know, Shaco,
We're live. Let's get this break.
what is it you were referring to
Okay, get water from the lake.
earlier?
Referring to what?
That could have been a lot of things.
Yeah.
When you lied about trusting me or me being...
About
You need to go
him
see if your
being
mod
helpful.
uses mana.
Yeah.
Yeah, it uses mana.
You're not very helpful, Lewin.
That doesn't mean I can't be.
In
I'm
this,
just gonna say that little laugh is in character. So covers her mouth.
Here's the crazy part. Yeah, listen.
you're really not.
You see
Why
that?
is that?
You make things a little bit more difficult sometimes than what they need to be, especially when it comes to things that involve me. You involve yourself with people who, more than not, often try to hurt me.
There's a quest line that gives us a potion that increases our health and stamina.
I told you I would have had this handled just fine, but nonetheless, you still came.
You know I'm not here because of that, right?
Oh, who left?
The bot.
What? I just put music in.
It finished its music.
What the fuck? Oh, because it's only like a 30-minute thing. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream. Record.